Oh. Well, yo. Hi, everyone. Hi.
Sooky, Maddie, hi.
Hi, LT. Hi, Maddie. Hello. Welcome on in, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Punz N Palz, episode 22, in the new apartment. First one in the new apartment. Let's fucking go. How are the pancakes? Oh, they were good, Maddie. They were very, very tasty.
You got pancakes? Can I have some? Is it leftovers?
There's no leftovers.
What the fuck? This is fucked
I
up.
know.
So we
I have pancake mix in the cupboard.
I am gonna.
He'll made them for us fresh.
True. Made it from scratch.
Stay out, make me pancakes.
If I ever see you, I'll make you pancakes.
Get over here, so we'll make it. You too, Sooky. Just teleport to America right now.
Yep, sounds
Right
like
now.
a plan. Honestly.
Fix over there.
After podcast today, I'm gonna go in and move my because I moved all the stuff out of my nana's room. And it's a much bigger room. It's also got an ensuite, so it'll make like sorry, it'll make
You'll see me next week? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, go.
Bigger room for VR? Is that what you mean?
yeah, it'll help with stuff. Yeah.
Awesome, too.
Well,
awesome in the...
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah. I'm sorry, so yeah, the robot brain activated.
No, it's okay. You didn't interrupt me. I completely lost track of what I was talking about in the first place.
Blossom, kiss me. Hi.
Hi, Blossom. Hi. Weenie. What you call me a weenie for, kiss me? What the heck? I ain't no weenie.
Weenie kind of fits you, Punz, honestly.
What the...
I feel like you do really fit into the weenie title.
What's weenie about me, huh? What makes me a weenie?
Everything.
Everything.
Vibes.
Everything.
You gotta be careful about you saying our Siel can come into your room.
True, she could. That's because the Weenie Hut Juniors. I deny the Weenie Hut Junior allegations. I do not go to Weenie Hut Juniors.
What the fuck is Weenie Hut Juniors? What's that?
It's a SpongeBob reference.
It's SpongeBob episode? You don't remember?
I don't know anything about. No, you don't remember. I never even watched SpongeBob, man.
You didn't watch SpongeBob.
I didn't watch anything on Nickelodeon. I mean, I've seen a few things from SpongeBob, but I didn't really watch SpongeBob, you know? What did I watch? Cartoon Network. And then I saw, like, Disney Channel stuff from my brother and sister. I said I didn't watch Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but, like, the Cartoon Network, yes. Disney, yes. But Nickelodeon, no.
Yeah. Huh. There was just nothing really interesting on Nickelodeon. Honestly, Nickelodeon wasn't that good. Cartoon Network had the more interesting shows.
I don't know, I think by
like, why would I watch SpongeBob when I could watch Ben 10, you know?
Ew, Ben 10. Ew.
Ben Tennyson.
How's my audio? Is it also echoey?
Your audio is fine, but like you have
Ed and Eddie, exactly. Ed and Eddie. I watched a few things at Ed and Eddie, but like at the time that I like can remember watching cartoon shows and shit, like not on like ABC Kids. So when I started watching like like the normal, like not the kids like TV like shows. When I started watching the actual, not kid, it's still kids. When I stopped watching like the like baby kid shows, and I went to like the normal kid shows. That was when Ed, Edd n Eddy was like ending. When did that stop airing?
You damn fetus.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I like
2011. I mean, okay, maybe not then. 20. Because I feel like I never watched it much. But I definitely saw it. But it says 2011. I feel like, huh?
It's weird going back and look at the dates cartoons aired, and you're like, "What? There's no way that they're this old, or what? They came out this year." Like freaking Jimmy Neutron, I think stopped running in 2003, but it felt like that show was going to like.
This is my receipt for destiny. This is my receipt for destiny.
Siel,
Yeah,
thank you for
but
this
I was.
stuff, honey.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was like 9. I was like 9 when it stopped. I guess I would have started watching. I guess I would have started. It's probably on for like 2 or 3 years. That I would like started watching the normal kid shows rather than like little kid shows. But yeah, no, kids. Is it Kids Next Door? Is that what it's called?
Codename Kids Next Door.
That one. Codename Kids Next Door. That one. That was one of the ones I watched. I watched.
Teen Titans.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. That was also ending around when I started watching. So it's like they're like very late into their seasons, you know.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time was a big one, yeah.
Steven Universe.
Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Steven Universe. I mean, I watched it. I didn't really get into it that much though.
The show banged.
I don't know. It was
What'd you say, honey?
That's what I heard as well. I never sat down and watched it, but I heard from friends it was good.
It's very good.
I think
regular show.
Never watched
it.
it.
Good.
The Cartoon Network version of regular show was like
Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh yeah, I watched Amazing World of Gumball. Holy shit, that was a good show. Holy, I love that one.
Too bad the little blue cat guy's a cunt.
I mean,
Is it? Yeah, he
the
was.
time that he said something. Yeah, the thing that he said, he was like extremely intoxicated, I think. But yeah, he might be. Still...
When you're intoxicated, you say nothing but the truth.
That's not true. That's 100% not true. I know people who've definitely lied while drunk. Like,
when it's
some people say
like that,
shit just to get reactions.
Hi, it's me.
What did he say exactly? I can't remember. He said something to Dream, didn't he? I think he was just fucking with Dream, but he took it
had
far.
nothing to do with Dream though. It literally had everything to do with words. I don't really want to say them.
Yeah, I think he said a slur, didn't he? But
he did. He also, I think he said the F slur as well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
From what I understand, he also does not like the LGBT, right? Or something? Or am I thinking of someone else?
That's probably someone else you're thinking of, because I've never seen anything about that. All I know is that he definitely did say some pretty bad stuff while he was intoxicated. But
what I'm saying is people that talk like that don't usually support.
Well,
I don't know. I was so confused by the whole situation. Why was he in a car getting drunk with Dream and
okay, he was at like a party and he got drunk, right? And he was like 17 or something. So he shouldn't have been getting drunk in the first place or whatever.
Yeah, because it's America,
and-
right? So like he's 4
That's
years
America,
under.
so even 17 is like is.
That's
was
4
he
years under.
17 then, or was he 20? Hang on.
He's still underage. He's 21, so
Yeah, no, he definitely wasn't the right age for drinking.
Yeah, so that was.
Yeah, but he definitely said some weird stuff, and he's 25 now. Okay, no, so he must have been 20. He must have been 20 or something. I just remember someone saying that he wasn't the legal age limit at the time, and he went in this Is that him? No, maybe is there two guys who played him? Oh no. There's two guys who played him. The one now is currently 20. Okay. Well, not the one now. Maybe the old one. I don't know. It was Nicholas Cantu, wasn't it? Wasn't that his name?
I don't know my voice actor names. I have a terrible time of attaching names to voice actors. Maybe they're all just the person who voiced X in X and Y show, and that's it.
Mr. X? Did Mr. X even have a voice actor? Did he ever talk in Resident Evil, Mr. X? I'm actually curious.
Oh, true. He makes a few little noises, right? Like grunt and stuff, or
No, I'm pretty sure even if you hit him with a rocket launcher, he didn't even grunt.
huh?
Who?
Mr. X from like Resident Evil, was it 2?
Oh,
Was it 2 that
I have no
Mr. X
clue.
is in?
Yeah. Also, hi Terry, hi Gracie, hi.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail. I had Mr. X, and I was like, I wonder if he actually, like in my brain, I was like, I wonder if he actually did any noises.
Oh, you did.
I'm pretty sure he didn't, even in like the remake. Oh, I noticed something in the group chat. So I didn't really see many games that I cared about. So Soap asked us
You
a
watch
question.
all of those?
Yeah, I watched it all.
Did you? Was there any games that any of you like actually like were looking forward to? Or
Monster Hunter?
I knew you would say Monster Hunter. Dude, did you see anything cool in the Monster Hunter things that you thought was interesting though?
Yes,
Like-
I mean, saw the cool winding fucking corkscrew like leviathans that are in like sand. They've got new movesets for weapons. They've got the new focus mode for weapons, so like you get extra stuff that you can do in focus mode, so on. You can switch between weapons during a hunt. So I'm gonna have my greatsword and my greatsword. Or my greatsword and longsword. Like that's just gonna be like my two things I'll be taking up with me all the time. The fucking raptor bird thingy is so fucking cute. I think Siel can agree.
True.
Like the mount that you get. The hunter is fully voice acted in this one too, and it's a sequel to World, so it is a guaranteed full sequel to World. They also have baby monster versions of monsters that are currently alive in the world. So like, for instance, I think Celia might have seen the thing with the big tongue in one of the trailers.
No.
Oh, you're not watching any of that?
I saw a little bit of that. I don't think I saw all of it.
Okay, so there's a big tongue monster that's like, it's not very big. I'd say it's the size of like a puke, right? It's like a medium monster, not really a large monster. And then you see a little like frog looking, almost puke looking bird fly out of a tree. Even though it doesn't have its feathers or anything, it looks like a baby version of a puke. But its body shape and everything really resembles the thing with the tongue, and the thing with the tongue looks a bit more like a bulky amphibian. And I'm wondering if that little bird thing that flies around is actually just a baby version of that. And like as it grows, the wings turn into the arms or something. Huh. Because amphibians do drastic metamorphosis from baby to adult. So it makes sense for that to be sort of a thing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. I'm really curious to see if it's actually fully open world, as a lot of rumors are saying. So we'll see.
Sooky. Also, I don't. Is that so? You're saying that's the only thing that excited you?
I don't really remember anything else that stuck out to me, to be honest.
What about
I
the
think-
new Dragon Ball game?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see that though. I think I missed a bit of
Okay.
it. I didn't see it, but if I did
Um,
see it, I would have said, yeah, I would say the Dragon Ball game as well.
You know what it is? Dragon Ball
Yeah, Sparking
Sparkling
Zero. Yeah,
Oh,
it's been
Sparking, it's not Sparkling,
announced
Sparking,
a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It looks really good in terms
It
of
looks
like
really good. Yeah.
animation and like gameplay. It's
Sound
just-
good too.
I don't know about
The
about
art
play it,
style.
but- yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks good. Like the
Yeah.
actual like the like style of it, the graphics wise, it looks really good.
At this point, the
Um,
Dragon Ball games have like all nailed the art style so well. At this point, it's super crazy.
Well, this
Yeah,
is the perfect amalgamation of everything.
I think
I am-
I actually did say I probably think I prefer Fighters style over it, but
Well, it's sort of the
It's very
fighting style,
similar.
but it's just
very similar.
the reason why it looks
Yeah.
different so is because it's on that different perspective.
I just think Fighters. I think Fighters does have better looking stuff in a lot of areas, but not a lot.
Oh, it does.
in some
It does.
areas,
I agree.
But I do think this looks really good too. Like
Yeah.
they all pretty much have the same style, and it looks really good. And it also it works for all the characters. Like all the characters look like exact. None of them look like odd. They can tell which character's which like instantly. They all have the exact right look. I don't know. It's pretty well done. I don't know if I'll play it though. I don't really tend to play Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I haven't as like
Um,
cult things, sort of like how Xenoverse did. Like Xenoverse had like raids and stuff that you could do with friends that were really fucking fun.
I saw that and I thought you might you'd be interested in that. So
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
did the
unfortunately, I didn't
Xbox
see
think?
it
Did any of you
in
look at the Xbox stuff?
Oh, Fable as well.
I-
I'm actually curious about Fable. Fable is the third one. Like they announced it, and I'm like, oh god,
Isn't that
I
the one
hope,
that, like-
I hope
Ooh.
I hope they don't fuck it up.
I think they're gonna. fuck it up.
I don't know anything about Fable.
I'm a
I
doubter.
don't think I've played any of the previous
You would
games.
like the
I don't know.
first. So you would like the first Fable. You would like
You would
the
like-
Fable: The Lost Chapters. You would like it.
Right. I don't know. All I've seen about that game is people complaining that the main character isn't what they want the main character to look like, and it's like, bro,
Yeah.
relax. Like it looks like a normal person. It doesn't.
Well, what if
Like-
they're gonna make it a character-created character? Like it could just be a template for now. You know what I mean? Like you don't
Yeah,
know.
it might be like how Cyberpunk has the like
Yeah.
V,
Yeah,
the
the
male
V,
and female V
yeah.
that's the like on the covers and shit. Yeah.
Default.
Like Skyrim, it's always the Dovahkiin with that iron helm on, and it's like always a Nord. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
but like
always the
that's
same.
all. Well, the Iron Helm is obviously obscuring how they would actually look.
Yeah, but it's still like a
But,
Nord
yeah,
with
I
blonde
get you.
hair and stuff. You know, it's still
Last
generic.
to me on Dragon
Yeah,
Ball, Vegeta was
Yeah.
pegged by
Yeah.
Android
Yeah.
18.
Oh.
Yeah.
Krillin oversaw a communist revolution on Earth. Goku
Oh.
boofed progesterone to grow massive knockers.
Ooh.
Piccolo avoided
I-
Bulma.
Fucking my hand hurts. My hand hurts so much. I just lean my hand on my
Stop
desk.
jerking off too
What?
much.
Yeah.
No, I put my hand in the fan.
Why would you
Hey, at
do
least I have
that?
a reason for
Not
my
intentionally.
You can do
Just
that.
being dumb.
Not intentionally. Not
Oh, did
intentionally.
you stretch during VR and hit your hand into it?
I wasn't in VR, but I did stretch.
Oh.
Oh no.
Stop stretching your head across your dick.
What did you say?
Stop stretching your hand across your dick.
What the?
Wakey, wakey,
Oh.
hands off Snakey.
Also, Jeremy, that was a very interesting Dragon Ball fan fiction you have there.
Joking too hard. 100%.
Can't joke too hard.
Joking all the time. Punz, did you see anything that looked nice in the PC gaming show?
He
Is that
didn't know
how
when he
it
watched
is?
it.
What? There are a few that looked kind of cool. Obviously Stormgate. As someone who likes StarCraft 2, I'm looking forward to that. Although I unfortunately cannot play it.
Oh.
There was
I was wondering what strategy games you could play out of that. I didn't know because.
Well, you never know. You never know. They might have a more accessible way to play.
Yeah, because like if they have like a team fight tactics kind of thing, I could play that. Because like there are custom games that are like team fight tactics where like you put down units on a grid and then they just spawn and they fight each other, and those are things that they can play. Like
that deck building RTS game.
The what building?
There's a deck building RTS game. I know it sounded like dick the first time because I don't know, but it's a deck building RTS game. It's like you build your deck and you place it down, and I think it's like a little bit more automated than normal, or, like other RTSs. I looked at that and was like, oh, Punz might like this.
Do you remember what it was called?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I'm sure if you search deck building RTS.
Where's the dick building game?
Do you want to build the deck, Con?
I don't want to, but like,
hold on,
why is it not a thing yet?
Battle Aces.
Battle Aces. Okay. Here it is. Okay.
Oh, that's the number of times I've mentioned Bethesda. But the account has not been updated at all, like ever.
Well, I mean, we did talk about Skyrim, but I mentioned it. You didn't, so.
Like this.
Yeah, no, but there was also like 2 times in the last stream where I mentioned Bethesda, like on.
And now this is like you've done it 3 times now because you said Bethesda 3 times. So.
Well, no.
An extra 2.
That's only because of the count. That's because I'm not actually saying anything about Bethesda. Speaking of Bethesda, the new Doom game looks pretty interesting.
Update the count. He segued into it.
I think the new Doom game looks pretty good.
It's
oh my god,
they're vibing. They're vibing.
Yeah, it does look really good.
It does actually.
That was just a segue.
It's what's it called? I mean, it was just a segue, but you know. Yeah, the soap counter should be. This counter should be way higher. Like this is not accurate.
I forgot what the counter was. I'll be honest, I forgot what the counter was for a while.
I want it per session.
Yeah, we should probably do it per session. So we're up
to that's two this session.
Two this session. Okay.
Did you see the sound? The people that like put music over the skull shredding gun. You know how it like shreds the skulls and shoots out the fragments. How it was like and like made it like AC/DC Thunderstruck start. But it always reset on every new fragment that was firing. So I was like, just like
that gun looked fucking wild. Like actually fucking shoving skulls into it to shoot people.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. People keep saying it's medieval.
Well, it says
like
Dark Ages, and it literally says.
Yeah, I know. It's like medieval, but then it's all like guns.
He still has a shotgun. Yeah.
Like I don't know. Does he use any other like medieval like kind of?
I mean, he can parry now. I mean, he has a shield, so he can parry now.
Yeah, he has a shield that he throws around, and it's fucking blades coming out.
Oh, so it's Captain America.
It's like I don't know. I like the idea, and I think it's gonna be cool. I'm probably gonna play it because you know Game Pass. But
no game does that better.
What? But what was I gonna say? I don't know. It's
Dark
like
Ages.
medieval is so not like I feel like that's so vague. not so vague. It's so like not the actual like kind of setting. I don't know. It's like the backdrop. It's so weird when people were like, "Oh, medieval Doom." It's like, yeah, I guess so. I guess
Well,
so.
I mean,
I guess
he's
so.
still working for the
Technically,
Angels, so and Angels had shotguns back then, so
and it's a prequel. It's a prequel to
yeah. But it still says he works for the Angels at that point. Still, like
No. I'm not saying that's like a different thing. I'm saying that's like
Yeah.
it was a prequel. It's a prequel.
yeah,
You're pretty cool.
I think it's cool.
I like prequel because it
before
sounds
he,
like
like-
yep, you're pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like
It's before he was locked in the thing for like however long. Before they.
so I'm guessing it
before they
ends
didn't
off
seal
with
him
you
away or whatever.
betraying someone or something to get locked away, maybe.
I don't know, because in 2016 you wake up from like a tomb or some shit like that. You wake up from like some like coffin, some like stone coffin, some demonic stone coffin.
I hope he's okay.
So I don't know how you get locked away in there, but I guess this one will probably show how that happens.
Because didn't the Doom, because the timeline for the new Doom canon is Doom 1 and 2 happened, and then the Doom guy got transferred to the who were the dudes who trained the Doom guy in the arena. Who were those dudes? I forgot who they were. And then they help him fight Hell, and then something happens.
I don't know. Who really cares about the Doom story, though? Let's be honest. Who cares about the Doom story? I'm
It's
happy
all
to kill
about gods and
demons.
killing.
I'm happy to kill demons. I don't care what the setting is. It could be a destroyed city. It could be medieval. It could be futuristic. I don't care. As long as I get to shoot demons, I don't mind. That's what Doom's
Hell
about.
yeah! I still did it, though.
You know what that setting also is?
What?
But I feel like Doom isn't the kind of game where you care about lore. Not too much, in the big extent at least.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. And let's
What was I
see.
gonna say?
Who's their favorite member of the Ginyu Force, and why is it Goldo?
Why did I know? Because I'm sitting here laying on the bed, right, with my hand over my eyes and just listening and talking. How did I know that the second you started that sentence, it was Greasy that typed it?
Because Gracie has typed sentences in that structure before.
Greasy is kind of like Curly's brother, where they typed the most nonsensical shit into a chat box and hit enter.
Well, see, Gracie's are still like worded in an understandable way, though.
Fair.
Sometimes what Curly says are just nonsense out of context. You're just like,
Look, one of them was dropped on their head as a kid, and you can tell which one it is.
Oh, whoa. Oh, don't say that. That's mean.
It's Greasy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Curly. Think so?
What was I gonna say? Goldo is not a good character. What the hell? Goldo sucks.
Goldo's the little green dude, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like Goldo. He's a chunky boy.
I like Jace.
Best. Oh, sick. You remember the Australian?
Jace or Berto? The blue one?
Yeah,
The
Berta.
speedy one?
Berta.
Yeah.
All right,
Those are
Jace,
honestly,
let's do this.
My choice would be between those two as well. Is there only 4 of them?
There's
I'm forgetting
5.
the 5th one, I feel like.
Raccoon.
Oh, yes, I forgot about him.
Raccoon.
Please, you are
Raccoon,
amazing.
Ginyu, Birder, Jace, and Goldo.
I'm Raccoon and stuff.
True.
Guys, we have a special guest from Dragon Ball Z on the.
I like how I really liked when what's it called? I really like when fucking what's it called gets back. Like Goku gets to planet Namek and he's just like stronger than the whole Ginyu Force, and everyone's like talking up the Ginyu Force and shit. And this guy is like super fucking fast. And Goku's like able to keep up with him, and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like meant to be like the fastest person in the
I
universe.
can't keep a hold of him, mate.
I love how
Gotcha, my
fast they went back on their own. Like,
Yeah.
he's the fastest person in the universe. Then it's like, no, well, speed's actually just tied to your power level. So
You can't be faster than me.
Well, it's not necessarily tied to your power level. There are some people who are like genuinely faster and have
Like Dispo.
Okay, their speed is tied to it. Yeah, like Dispo, who is not exactly strong, but he's just really fast.
His speed actually adds to his power, like of his punches, because of how fast he's throwing them out. He can withstand the speed of the punches he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Some people have like different like things. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just because Goku did the Kaioken training, which is literally it increases everything about you, including your speed. So before they would hit him, he would like instantly go into Kaioken and then back to normal.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the coolest uncoverings where you look at the grass, like it looks down at the grass and Vegeta's like, "Damn it, Kakarot!" And he's just like, you see the little scuffs in the ground, like his feet have moved left and right, but he hasn't moved at all. Like, it's like...
Another game that I'm excited for is I like the look of Kingdom Come Deliverance too. That looks really cool.
Yeah. That game was fucking goofy fun. It sort of reminded me of like Skyrim crossed with Bannerlord
Goofy
a bit.
Fun? It's definitely not goofy fun.
I mean, you can goof around in it, sort of like how you can in Bannerlord a little bit, like with like
Kingdom Come Deliverance is like a hardcore. It's like an old school RPG. It's got like a lot of mechanics that are like really annoying. At least the first one.
I know.
But annoying in a good way. In you really gotta learn the game to be able to play it like well. Like you go into combat, you're gonna get fucked the first time you go into combat. Like it's and then like there's like maintaining your like gear and shit. It's like I don't know. It's goofy fun if you think that I guess something like Stalker Anomaly is goofy fun. I mean, there's some jokes in it.
What I mean is like when I say like Skyrim, it's like you have to know what you're doing and stuff, obviously. But like,
I don't think so.
You can also like once you're actually good at the game, you can fuck around a lot.
Skyrim's pretty straightforward. I feel like, it's kind of hard to like not know what to do in Skyrim. What was I gonna say? I don't know. They like to joke around though. There are characters that like tell jokes and shit in thing though. I guess that's where the new trailer they showed. There was a lot of joking. There was a lot of like they had a lot of like one-liners and shit that they were like saying during stuff. So it was like I don't know. I guess the new trailer didn't really portray the game properly. What was I gonna say? I mean, the Xbox Showcase is cool because it's like every game there is pretty much on Game Pass, is it not? I think all of them are actually.
That's cool.
All news. What is all the games that came out on that? I need to look through. I just like honestly, I feel like forgetting things because like there was so much shit like shown. Avowed did not look interesting. Avowed just looked kind of meh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably try it when it comes out because it will be on Game Pass, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of worried that it's not going to be that good. Indiana Jones, I don't care. I don't care. There was Assassin's Creed Shadows. I mean, they look like they're trying to go for a better combat system in that. from what I saw. I don't know if that was on the Xbox thing or that was the Ubisoft. The Ubisoft thing showed 2 new games. Every other game is a game that's already released. They showed like 2 games. Like, I actually hang on. Maybe I'm wrong. Ubisoft Forward. Let's look at that. What did they reveal? What did they reveal? Although, I will say, out of Ubisoft Forward, the Star Wars game, the Star Wars gameplay, and people who played behind the scenes gameplay from the Star Wars thing said they really liked it.
Oh,
They didn't say. I don't think the Star Wars game, Star Wars Outlaws.
Outlaws. Oh.
People who played the game, who got to like play test, said they liked the game. They said it was good, from what I hear. So it's that's good. That's good. I'm a little bit more hopeful for it now. And from what I like, what you like showed off, it looks pretty decent. There's like got like reputation systems in the game with there's got like reputation systems with different like
Cartels
like people and yeah and like groups and like crime lords and shit like that.
It just reminds
so
me of that.
you have a good reputation, you can like just waltz into a base that's owned by someone because they don't care, because like, oh, you're a friend of mine, you can go to here if you want.
Yeah.
They got all that shit going on. It looks pretty good in that regard. They've got like, you can upgrade your ship in some regard. I don't know. I'd have to see how it is to see if it's a good system. It won't be anything like Starfield's, because Starfield's ship builder is actually really good.
Does that count?
I mentioned another one. I mentioned another Bethesda thing.
Okay, kind of going up.
But yeah, there's apparently ship upgrading. There's like weapon upgrading, because you have one specific weapon in this game. You can pick up other weapons and use them. I think you might be able to like take them and use them, but your primary weapon is like a single weapon, but it has like different attachments and different upgrades that you can have. It's like how, you know, Cal Kestis has like one lightsaber though, so it's like you can like change it, but this one actually has like different modules and shit that you can give it and all that kind of shit. So it looks pretty interesting. There are not a lot of games. There's a couple games that I've played where it's like there's one gun, but like you could change it around a decent amount. Like I'm thinking about what's it called? What's that game? Fucking RoboCop. Have anyone played that? RoboCop.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. The Peacekeeper.
The newest one. You were able to like change that. You were able to change that a lot.
Fully auto.
You know, fully auto. You can give explosive rounds. You can like make it single fire and do like fuck tons of damage.
Ricochet bullets, so on and so forth.
Like if they give that kind of customization, which apparently there's things like you can have a stun setting on it and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you can like silently take enemies down and all that. It looks pretty good in that regard. Like.
Okay.
That might be decent. They obviously haven't shown off too many things with it. They haven't gone into depth about the upgrade system with the pistol, but if it exists, that sounds cool. They've got speeder. They've got a speeder that you can go around on, and that's also upgradable, and you can do shit with that.
I'm assuming that's one that comes out of your ship or whatever.
Yeah. It looks like it travels a decent distance though. Like it looks like you can go like really far with it. Like the world space is like decent sized, so you actually kind of like feel cool, like just speedering through the desert and shit. Yeah, no, it looks pretty decent. It actually looks decent. It looks like Ubisoft might release a good game. I mean,
I messed it up.
they'll fuck it up. I mean, from what they're showing so far, it seems like they're doing well. It seems like it's going the way that it should go. The mechanics and the like core gameplay of Ubisoft games has never really been the issue. The issue is usually
It's the
with
stuff surrounding it.
yeah, it's like the other mechanics and like the story that's been pretty much an issue recently. Like, are they gonna add something stupid like they did in fucking like Mirage? All I hear is that they had like quests that weren't fun and shit. But what they're showing in this one is it looks like quests could be fun, maybe potentially. I mean,
It just makes me miss that Star Wars game that they were making, the fucking one that's sort of like Outlaws, but it was like Star Wars something.
mm.
That got cancelled.
What was I? Okay, so they showed off. So they had a pre-show, and that showed what Skull and Bones, Rocksmith Plus. I don't know what the fuck that is. This bed we made. They showed off a bunch of games, but they put them on their pre-show, and these games are like games that I guess they don't really care about. Assassin's Creed Mirage iOS. What the fuck? Wow moments, For Honor, Battle Core Arena, Biomorph. Like, what even are these games? Rainbow Six Siege. They had some fucking thing on that. King of the Hats. Like what? Monopoly. I don't
Star
know.
Wars
It's just
1313 is what it was. Oh, that was gonna be a good game. And
But
then
then-
Disney closed
and then-
it down when they
Out of their main show, they showed Star Wars Outlaws. That's an upcoming game. X Defiant, which is already released. Skull and
Assassin's
Bones,
Creed.
already released. Prince of Persia DLC, so it's not even a new release. The Rogue Prince of Persia. I don't know what the fuck that is. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. No clue. I don't know what this Rocksmith Plus is. It doesn't have like it. They show it off. Okay, they show it off for a while. Maybe it is a game. What is
Rocksmith.
this?
That was a game that you just played like Guitar Hero.
True.
Okay, it's not like a real. It's not like a real video game though. It's like a okay. It's not an actual video game. And then they have
Yeah, I mean,
the
well,
Avatar game.
Guitar
They're
Hero. is a
like-
game, so that's a game.
I mean, okay, yeah, but like it's not. I don't know. How do I explain it? It's not like. It's not appealing to the main gaming audience. I don't feel like. What is it? Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora Story Pack 1? I don't know. That's already released game again. The Crew Motorfest already released. They're just talking about the new season. There's a new Anno game. Sorry, they also talked about an Anno game. Anno 117. It's like a Roman one. It's like a late Roman Empire Roman one.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it late?
Did they show much about the new Assassin's Creed? I'm pretty sure like
Yeah.
people are saying it's got a lot of
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima vibe to it.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Assassin's Creed Shadows. They had a gameplay walkthrough. I didn't watch it because I just don't care for Assassin's Creed at the moment. I'll try it if it reviews well. I just not hopeful. I am not hopeful.
Either.
Yeah. So that's all they really showed. That is like all they really showed.
A new Assassin's Creed, a new Anno, and then a couple.
There was Assassin's Creed New Anno and Star Wars and a bunch of DLC. There was some pre-show stuff that they like covered for like 3 minutes. But it's like I don't know, it's not like big stuff, it's like tiny like tiny games. I don't know.
Oh. What the fuck?
It was just the pre-show stuff. It's not stuff that I don't really care about. What was I gonna say? What was the other thing? I forgot. Games Fest. Okay, what was it? Games Fest. Oh wait, no, I'm still looking through the Xbox One. Perfect Dark. A few people seem to be interested in that. I had no clue what the fuck that is.
An old shooter from way back in the day.
It was a Diablo thing. Apparently, whenever Diablo was announced on anything, people the channels lost viewers. As soon as Diablo had an advertisement, people actually genuinely left, clicked off.
Wow.
New Fallout 76 season? Yeah. What?
The new area releasing finally.
Yeah, something like that. State of Decay 3. I played the first State of Decay. Not the first. I played the second one, and it was alright.
The first was so much better than the second one.
Okay, I've only played the second one. State of Decay 3. Maybe that's gonna be good. Maybe.
Speaking
We'll see.
of
State of Decay. Black Ops 6. Yeah, classic.
Yeah,
yes?
true.
What were you saying?
Speaking of games that nobody cares, not games, speak about. God, my brain is not working right now.
Speaking
Things
of,
that are releasing that no one asked for, a Sausage Party sequel.
yeah, no one asked for that.
No one asked for it.
The Sausage Party.
It's literally a show about sex. It's just food. I just watched fucking 4 potatoes fucking gang banging a soda can. What? That's in the trailer, by the way.
Okay, so I haven't watched the movie, but I've heard many things. I mean, have you guys actually?
It's nothing but innuendos, sex jokes, and then there's a little bit of story. But it's food, you know.
What was I gonna say?
At the beginning. What do you think?
I now forgot what the other thing was. I was gonna talk about another one. I forgot what it was. Oh, Games Fest. Games Fest. That one was disappointing. That one was super disappointing. There was nothing on that one.
No.
It was I don't know. There was stuff, but I need to find the. There's something that all the biggest games from Summer Game Fest. No, I want to see all the games.
Space Marine 2 looked good.
Ooh, that did look good.
Oh, just see the Blumhouse. Oh, Blumhouse. Sorry, Blumhouse.
Yeah.
Games. Oh,
yeah. That's gonna be cool.
Those movies suck 99% of the time.
Yeah, no, they do. But I mean, it's gonna be cool little I think mini games more than anything. They're not gonna be proper games.
Maybe. Killer Bean. Did anyone like Killer Bean?
Okay, so the game does look fucking fun. I will say it does look fun.
That's the thing that's gonna suck. The game looks fun, but I would have rather it be a Max Payne or something. A set
those are my thoughts exactly.
rather than a fucking bean.
Yeah.
If it is actually really good gameplay, it's why didn't they put Why do they have to go with the Killer Bean
Past the
IP,
point of no
man?
return. Past the point.
I know it's Solid Dev. I think it's the guy who created Killer Bean,
Yeah,
like
it's-
the actual.
It's him. He's been working on it since
But,
the
like-
original Killer Bean release. The YouTube video.
Yeah. So it's like I get it, right? Like it's his thing. He thinks he's funny and stuff. But the thing is, if he's actually like good at making a game and he makes a good game, but it's Killer Bean, it's like, bro, I wish you had gone with something fucking cooler. Like honestly, why couldn't you just create something cool and not be like?
Cooler than being a bean. Sure. So, what do you mean?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I love a bean.
Bean is fuck.
Civ 7, if anyone cares about that, I don't know. It's not my kind of game, I don't think. I can't find the thing. I can't find all the games that were on Summer Game Fest. Like, what?
Yeah, I had
Awesome.
to. I looked, tried to find a bunch of games that were for the PC games one, just so I could be like, okay, let's see if there's anything good here. But
Here's
like-
one.
and then it's like you can't find it easily. So annoying.
Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Hey, you
Ooh.
seen anything about that?
I heard that one is apparently going to be mission based rather than open world.
What's
I have
that?
no clue if that's it. From
Dragon
what
Age?
they showed, I was thinking that it looked kind of. It did look a little bit like a action RPG rather than like a true RPG, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just like straight like action adventure. It looked like it was kind of like war action adventure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it says the upcoming open world RPG from EA took the stage. Yeah, okay. It might be. It's probably an open world RPG. I mean, all their previous games have been open world RPGs. But
Okay. I mean,
they
I
also
hope
it was
it's
originally
good.
called Dread. It was originally called Dreadwolf, and now it's the Veilguard. And the Veilguard does not sound as cool as Dreadwolf, but
Yeah.
It doesn't.
from what I saw, it just did not look that good. It honestly, actually, genuinely did not look that good. There was a gameplay reveal.
Mhm.
And the gameplay just didn't look good at all.
Yeah.
And there was like weird shit, like they have this like big floating like building in the sky that has spotlights. Like
Oh.
it looked like they wanted to like do like a mothership kind of like aliens invading kind of thing, but then they just decided to like do it with they decided to do that, but they did it with in medieval times, but with like fucking demons instead of aliens. But the demons, they decided to give them spotlights and shit. And then there was all these buildings with like neon signs out the front, but they're neon signs from magic, right? They like magically cast neon signs. But it's like, it just looked like they were trying to like make it look like a modern setting in medieval setting. It looked weird. It just looked weird. It looked weird. The setting they completely fucked with it. I don't know what's going on with Dragon Age. It's like they completely missed the whole like this is what Dragon Age is, and they're like, we gotta do something completely different that probably shouldn't be Dragon Age, but you know it's Dragon Age still.
Yeah.
I don't know. It does not look interesting to me. The gameplay didn't really show anything interesting. Like it's early game, you're kind of just doing like auto attacks on things. And then there's like 2 abilities that the character had, so it didn't really look cool. Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater.
Metal Gear Delta, I think is what it is. It's just Snake Eater.
This person called it, yes, Metal Gear Solid Triangle. Delta, yeah, it's definitely Delta.
Yeah,
It's
it's
got a
Delta.
in there. Someone called it Triangle instead of Delta. Yeah. It looked it looked like a Metal Gear game. I
But
guess.
as long as they don't change anything about the game and it's just better graphics, it'll be great because
Yep. I missed the piss filter though.
piss filter, the slight yellow tinge to everything.
Yeah.
Did any of you see that stupid fucking Asmongold clip where he's like,
Hope they didn't make it political.
Oh, I heard about that.
yeah, that's so stupid. That's so stupid that he like, oh, female character doesn't look like Drop Dead Gorgeous. Oh, they're making it political. Oh my god, no way. Like what, bro?
Is he talking about the boss?
I don't know. It was like the character that pops up immediately. I don't know. I haven't played Metal Gear games.
So I'm gonna have to ask you to do some homework and play the Metal Gear games. At least one of them.
I'll find the character that everyone seems to be mad about for some reason.
They didn't realize that Metal Gear's been like Metal Gear's always been
for a
around
while.
politics, right? Like
It's really politics and memes, which are like the old version of memes, not like the new version of memes.
yeah, they
People were
actual
complaining because
To
his
be fair,
character
I
isn't like.
took Asmongold making that joke as a jab at people who complain like that.
okay.
I don't know. From what I've seen about Asmongold, he is genuinely has those takes.
Okay.
From everything I've seen about Asmongold, he genuinely thinks that people are making games political.
He has been sliding down the
Because he
what's the
knows when
word?
he does that, he gets more viewers. He knows. He does that.
Yeah.
Like nothing happens besides him winning in the end with that
He's
shit.
not. Yeah, he's not like. Okay, I've definitely like heard him say some good takes in some areas, but then he's also had some really bad takes in other areas. You know, like I don't know. I think it's very reasonable that he would be genuinely like having an issue for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the boss, by the way. It's like
Okay, were they like fucking really pretty in the first
yes,
the
they were
original
like
game?
stupidly pretty in the first game.
Okay, so that's why everyone's apparently having issues now because they went and changed the boss. Well, what's the character's name?
Let me show them.
Just the boss. Did you not need you?
It's literally called.
Yeah, Metal Gear 3, the boss.
Let me show chat the actual image that we're talking about here. For Gore to do earlier.
I don't remember her being super pretty.
I wouldn't say that she. I don't know. I'm not saying that she's not pretty. It's just she doesn't look.
Here's
Oh, I mean, in that comparison, yeah, okay. Like, she looks way different than what she was, yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say she looks pretty
not
in the
really.
first one.
She. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like that recreation is fairly accurate. Honestly.
I don't know what she's brown hair in this. That's like my only thing.
Yeah, the brown hair is
Well,
definitely different.
it's dirty blonde
But-
because she's also in the jungle. Like, it's...
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, the piss filter would have made it look more blonde.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Oh.
You're probably right.
I don't know. I don't know. People are
Maybe
just
it's
weird.
just
People are
like-
just really
They'll
weird.
get over it.
I don't know.
People just don't like change. That's all it is.
She looks very similar to, in terms of like, I don't know, the way her face is structured. It looks
Yeah,
very, very
yeah.
similar. Like to
The only thing I
Yeah.
complain about is the jawline. The jawline doesn't look exactly alike.
Well,
Like, the
okay,
chin is
she
a bit
looks-
too rounded.
Okay.
It's not as
They-
pointed, but...
I think it's also the fact that they've got more. I think they've got more. What's it called? More texture
Yeah.
on the other one, and because they've got more texture and it's not a face that's fully done up in makeup, it's going to look less pretty. You know, the other one looks like you couldn't tell if it's makeup or not because the textures are just so low that it's like whatever. I think that's just kind of where it is. It's a pretty faithful recreation, to be
Well,
honest.
honestly though, like a majority of the time, I think if they've updated it, she's probably gonna have mud and fucking shit on her face anyway.
Yeah, I mean, she's also got like bags under her eyes and shit like that. She looks like she's been through war. I mean, it looks like how the character fucking should look. Like what? I know.
Yeah,
People are
I was gonna
complaining about it.
say,
It's so weird.
isn't it
I
the
don't
fact
know.
that I'm pretty sure the story for MGS3 is like through the entire thing she hasn't really slept, just like Snake.
It was just really weird that people were complaining about it.
Yeah. Look, people are going to complain about everything. It's just how the internet is. It's how gaming is now.
True.
It's the unfortunate truth.
Yep.
Anything that you could fucking have a stick figure and people will go, oh, and that people will find an issue with it. You know what I mean? Like,
That's definitely something with keeping in mind. That people will just complain no matter what you do, you know?
look, people complain because it gets attention. Like that's why people do it. You know, it's the high school mentality of the internet. The internet is just filled with people who complain, and there's always got to be there's always got to be a motive. There's always got to be something. It's just
I don't know what the first show in the Summer Games Fest was called. There was one that showed like a bunch of like shitty. Oh, here it is. Here's all the things. So they announced Lego Horizon Adventures, which the way they have the style in this game looks kind of different to how they did the most Lego games. It's like more faithful towards Lego, honestly. Like they have less like, but the environments look like mostly Lego. Don't hang on, I need to watch this shitty Destiny ad before I rewatch this Lego Horizons trailer. Yeah, no, like the whole world is like actually like made of Lego. You know how usually in the Lego games the world is like made of like real things, but then they've got like Lego for like all the objects and shit. So like they have like real trees and shit like that. This one
like
looks
the Jurassic
actually
Park
all
Lego game. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's all like Lego, and everyone like kind of
Like that Lego
this one
survival
looks
game.
more faithful. This is actually kind of how I wanted it. I wanted Lego games originally.
Yeah, I remember there being like a Lego survival game, like that was like Minecraft, that everything was made of Lego.
Harry Potter fans, fucking get Quidditch.
I don't know.
Yeah, go on.
No, I said I don't know. I don't know how they can make a. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't know how they can make a game out of that, but then I remember that sports games exist. You play those. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
They release the exact same sports game every year. They just give it a different year on the title.
True, and people buy them
Like
every year.
FIFA. Like FIFA. It's like, oh, only one person was added to the roster this year, but you know, here's a whole new game that you have to pay $90 for.
Oh, we
there
moved the
was
texture
like
in a couple places as well.
There was
course.
like there was
But
like
that's it.
5 or 6, there was like 5 or 6 hero shooters announced.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I just don't want to play a hero shooter, man.
There's a lot of hero
Terrible.
shooter fatigue nowadays, especially after the downfall of Overwatch 2, right?
Any hero shooter, I don't play as
I
the
mean,
boys. Like, they
downfall
need
of
to make a
Overwatch
boys game.
2, Valorant popping up. I think I'm like kind of hero shooted out, you know. I can't do that shit anymore. What was it called? Was it called Concord or something? Was that the hero shooter that they showed?
Concord was the
I don't remember.
Maybe it wasn't Concord. What was it?
PlayStation 1. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name.
Yeah, no, it was Concord, I think. Concord was the one that looks like Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's a hero shooter. And then they had a robot hero shooter, And then it didn't get announced at anything, but like it's an up and coming thing. It's like they've got like the Steam one that's apparently being in the works.
There's
And
also
they've
that
got-
Marvel hero shooter, right? That's already out.
There's the Marvel one that got a pre. That was not out. That was a beta test.
Oh,
There was there's the Bungie one. There's fucking what's it called? Marathon, I think.
something like that.
The looter
That's not gonna
shooter,
come out
the
for a
extraction
while.
shooter.
Oh, it's Extraction? I thought it was a hero shooter.
It's
a
an
hero
extraction.
extraction shooter. That's right.
Yeah.
That's how people were explaining it. It's a hero extraction. Which is like, how the fuck does that even okay. Then there's also this like robot one they showed off in Summer Games Fest. I just I can't, man. I can't do hero shooters.
Yeah,
There's too many.
They're hero shooters are interesting because not only because like there's a lot of like learning and involved in them in terms of like compositions and all that, which I guess isn't as much of a thing in other shooters, right?
Well, there's that, and other shooters I still okay. Hero shooters, there's positioning, and there's like positioning, fucking positioning, as well as letting team combos, counters, and shit like that. Whereas something like what's it called?
Chat, is this real? Are these two actually in the same room? Chat, is this real? Are these two actually in the same room?
ISTB, hi. It is real. We are actually in the same apartment. It is real.
Yeah, they're not in the same room. Doesn't seem like. I would assume you two aren't in the same room.
What are you talking about the?
No, I'm against you. I'm still over in Iowa.
Is that? I mean, the what's it called? The non-hero shooters are there's still like positioning and shit you need to learn. There's still like fucking all the like different equipment that you can usually get that you need to learn how to use and combo with things and shit like that. So it's not like I don't know, it's not that much more complex for something to be a hero shooter. But it still is. And I also can't do them because like I want to play other games, and to get good at like a hero shooter or any shooter, you need to like dedicate like 90% of your gaming time to that shooter because you need to learn all the like small things. If I hop on like something like Overwatch every like month or so, I would like not every month or so, every week or so. I would not learn how to play it at all, and you can't keep up with like the metas and shit. Like,
because even if you have really good aim and good positioning and stuff, if you don't know how to properly use your heroes or counters and proper compositions and all that, you're just gonna get wrecked, right?
Yeah, or like you use a hero and then that hero gets nerfed, and then it's like, oh well, now your character can't do specific things, so you're gonna just die if you go in and try to kill that person, or you try to like make them. It's just fucking. It sucks. Hero shooters suck. It shooters suck unless you want to dedicate your fucking time to them.
Ain't your main game, then. Yeah.
Yeah, if it ain't your main game, then you're fucked. You know. Hop on this, suck on this. When, where, and when?
Oh, so fast to go.
I understand if you gotta leave the podcast early, so.
I don't know why my Twitch doesn't work. I don't see half the fucking emotes people are typing out.
No, that's not an actual emote, Sooky.
No, I know. I'm saying the first this isn't showing, but the second one is.
Huh.
Wait, what? Did you post it?
Yeah, post what?
No, so I was saying, did Sooky like post where it was? Because you were saying it
No,
like.
I don't need to post it.
So
It's just like it happens on Ike's chat. It happens on everyone's for some reason. Like
Weird.
I don't know what's wrong with 7TV.
You should actually probably swap to like Franker Face, like I did.
Oh,
Oh.
you're addicted?
You're addicted. Addicted to what?
Cookie clicker.
This damn
cookie.
STB.
This fucking this axolotl has been playing cookie clicker non-stop.
There's so many better idle games you could be playing than Cookie Clicker.
True.
I agree. Like Adventure Communist, that's the best one. Let's be honest.
Who told you could talk?
I said Cookie Clicker longer than CS2. I got the game over the weekend.
I honestly thought Cookie Clicker was a browser game.
It is a browser game. That's how you played it back in high school.
Well, it's also a Steam game.
Oh.
I would have just played it in browser. Mainly because it's an idle game, because I wouldn't want it just like clogging up space.
But was that all
that was
game
pretty much
you wanted to
all the
talk about?
games. That's pretty much everything I can think of. That was a long segment.
Boom. That's like
I'm
a third of the podcast.
I'm glad I could. Yeah, I'm glad I could like you know. I watched them all so that I could like be the news reporter. You know.
I probably would have watched a bit more, but unfortunately, I was a little busy. Busy moving. And
Well,
stuff.
I mean, you can't even play any of the games, so it's like
that is also true. It'd be easier just for me just wait for the highlights to be like, okay, which of these can I actually play? Like, maybe to be fair, there are also games like Stormgate where like I'm gonna watch people play Stormgate no matter what because I'm interested in the game, right? So like it's still fun for me. They're just some of the games I are just going to be ones I'm going to have to watch, or there's going to be ones I can actually play. But yeah,
But yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm killing myself.
But yeah.
But yeah.
How long till Siel does shop at the psych ward?
I don't know, honey. How long do you think? How are you holding up after being? Oh. Oh no, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign.
I don't know if I want to talk about the TOS drama because if anything, it just puts a target on your back.
I was actually going to bring that up.
Honestly,
but, I don't know if you don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to force you guys to talk about it.
I don't mind talking about it. I feel like the opinion that I have is a very I don't know. I feel like it's a very standard opinion. Or it's a very I don't know. I don't think you can really argue against it. The kind of it's like you don't have to be involved if you don't want to in the conversation.
No, I've just got one statement that I say, and that's sort of like it's like to me it's just fact, it's truth. But like
the only thing I think okay, so
Let's
in
give
case
context.
someone
Yeah,
lives
in case-
under a rock. If
Yeah.
someone lives under a rock, Twitch decided they wanted to start enforcing their TOS on like clothing with VTubers, and like pretty much and they included VR chat in that VTuber bracket, right?
VR chat used to have
VR
like a
chatters.
special exclusive rule for them where they were a bit.
Well, sort of, yeah, but they didn't specifically. It was never specified, and everyone kind of just assumed
Or
they had a
enforced.
specific rule for them, right?
Yeah.
It was never specified or enforced, and then they started talking about how it is now enforceable, and it is now thing, which everyone should have known it was enforceable already, because it's like you're just doing a VTuber in
It's common sense.
VR chat. So it's like, yeah, you probably should have known it's enforceable. I don't think anyone knew about the butt thing, like a little bit of like butt hanging out, but everyone knew about the underboob shit. Like everyone already knew about that. I think the butt thing's a little weird because it's kind of like, I don't know, for like a avatar, like an anime character, it's kind of like it looks normal to have a little bit of cheek out. I don't know.
People don't realize it's
fine.
fine if that area is like, if you're in a bikini, if you're underwater, if your butt is underwater, it's usually fine because it's got the ripples to censor it. But yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
even out, like, it's like, it doesn't look that bad. Honestly, I feel like if someone's freaking out about that, it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But they started enforcing all that, and then a bunch of VR chat streamers started commenting to like Twitch support on Twitter and shit, saying like, hey, this is unfair, and a bunch of people got banned. So they were all like complaining that, hey, this is unfair, because it's like, this is what we've been doing for like forever. So it's unfair that you're now enforcing the rules on us, and we're all getting banned because VR chat is like, it's like, oh, VR chat's different. It shouldn't be held like the same things as VTubers, which is weird because it should be held the same thing as VTubers.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
It's the human form.
I think what's weird is Twitch decided to add their content filtering, right? And because they allow that sort of... Okay, so the Twitch then reversed the rule. Actually, I didn't get to finish it. Twitch then reversed the rule, and they then allowed VR chat to have the same rules as pools and hot tubs, right? Which they have already... Like, they already have a category that's exclusively allowed to have lighter restrictions on
Attire.
clothing, right?
Yeah.
So then they just make VR chat similar to that category, right? So anything that you would be able to wear in pools and hot tubs, you can now wear in VR chat, right? So that kind of makes sense, because it's like pools and hot tub is like
category. Yeah.
It's a category, and it's like, oh, it's obvious that you're going to be seeing people a bit more skimpily dressed. And then VR chat's like, they're going like, oh, well, see, since it's VR chat, everyone who's going there knows that, what's it called? Everyone who's going to VR chat knows that you're going to see some lightly sexual content, or maybe you see a bit of a skimpy clothing, so it's fine. The thing is,
Also,
though,
add in the fact that most people tag it correctly in those.
Yeah, most people
like
tag it correctly.
pools and
I'm going to get to the tags in a bit. The thing with like that though is that restricts advertisements on VR chat streams, and people who aren't doing stuff that's like skimpy or they're following the TOS things, they're still going to get fucked, because advertisers are going to see that VR chat category is like pools and hot tub, and just ignore it, you know? They're just going to be like, okay, well, we're ignoring it now.
I don't know if Twitch's ad thing is robust enough to like dispense between the categories. It is. For categories, it does. It does. 100% does. It 100% does between categories.
But the weird thing is, this whole like tagging thing that they introduced, the content filtering and the thing, that should have been the original way that they should have done it, because VTubers should be able to be exempt from the thing as well, because it doesn't make sense that VTubers aren't allowed to show off if they want to and the content is tagged correctly, because they have a content filtering system now for it. The only reason that Twitch doesn't want to do that is because it would restrict advertisers for like 90% of VTubers, right? Like, there is so many VTubers who have like that tiny part, like they have they have underpants that may be a bit too skimpy, so they will need to change it. Like, I actually think it would be like most VTubers, honestly.
There are a bunch of VTubers who have been banned for just having a little too much underbooba and stuff like that.
Well, underboob's always been like a thing that they've gone against, but this underwear thing is like, they want people wearing grandma underwear, like, or like covering that kind of area, you know? So it's like, I don't know, they added the tagging system, and it's like, they added that, and that should have been sufficient for people to have the same rule, like the same attire as hot pools and hot tubs.
Yeah.
But that apparently isn't sufficient, because Twitch doesn't want people taking their ads off content that's tagged like that. So instead, they're just going to relegate VTubers and fucking like pools and hot tubs and shit into their own category that doesn't get advertisements, you know? Not doesn't get advertisements, but gets not as many advertisements, and from like a less appealing advertisement space, so probably cheaper advertisements go there, you know? Like, it's just how it's gonna go, which is not a good thing. Like, I don't know, it's stupid. Twitch needs to make money, I get it, but also like,
it's dumb that 2D VTubers don't have the same freedoms that a 3D VTuber can in VR chat.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, okay,
even though it's not a category specific thing for VR chat, it's like it's not like VR chat.
VTubers
like,
can be
there's no
anywhere,
other reason
anytime.
besides
Any category.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're not restricted. VR chat is restricted to VR chat. Once you're not playing VR chat and you're using the model for anything else, even if you're in VR chat, it's counted as a VTuber.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. But that's the thing. It should be that content can be restricted. Well, it does get restricted, but like apparently that restriction isn't strong enough, and they're trying to like not have advertisers take off ads for certain restrictions and shit, because you have like a VTuber. Maybe the VTuber plays like, I don't know, what's some fucking kids game?
Minecraft.
Fucking yeah, you have a VTuber playing Minecraft, right?
Tits are out and everything. Like most people.
Like they have like a really sexual outfit, which people who are watching VR chat probably aren't the same, or shouldn't be the same age as people watching Minecraft, right? But that's what the content filtering should be for. They should be putting the content filtering on to restrict someone from having a sexual avi in a category that could be being viewed by kids. That's what the content filtering is for. But Twitch wants people to be like, wants VTubers to cover up enough that they don't put that content filter on, and they what's it called? And that maybe that content filter is not even like taken as seriously as something like, oh, well, VR chat category is really bad, but that content filtering isn't that bad. You know, they're like, oh, sexual content. Well, at least even with sexual content, they're only showing like, you know, they're only showing like modest clothing. They just, it's so stupid. Twitch is just doing advertisements. I get it. They need to, because Twitch is actually not making enough money, but it's like, I don't know. It feels really weird when it's like they added systems and they're not using them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why even add the systems if you weren't going to use the systems? Like,
so
I don't know.
As a disclaimer on this first bit is, for me, I agree. It should be a blanket rule across VR chat and VTubing. It's a blanket rule. It should just work for both. But being said, VTubers can use any category. VTubers decide not to use the appropriate tags, so they're more likely to get banned. A majority of VTubers, actually, that have very scantily clad and whatnot avatars decide not to have adult themes or anything like that. They also, a lot of them like to talk about sexual things in some way or description, which is also another tag that you have to tick. Which doesn't blur your thing. So that's two tags that you are now not appropriately titling your thing with. And then also, I think Twitch has worded everything wrong in a way that, which they always do, is the fact that the way that Twitch sees it is VTubing is just a different version of face camming. You can't just have your tits out on a face cam. Just like how VTubing, you can't just have your tits out, right? So it's just that's the way that they see it, even though that's not fair completely.
Yeah.
Still, it's just because I'm going. Unfortunately, the VTubing space for me is just it's always just it's majority. It's 80 to 90% drama. That's all it is, drama and clout. The other issue is a lot of the time the VTubers that get done by the bannings is I'll give you a good hint. One recently got banned because they had a body cam on. They had a IRL face cam on, showing their body in lingerie. And guess what? Their VTuber is in the same type of lingerie with basically their entire breasts except for their nipples shown. And they're like, "Oh, I got banned. Oh, this is unfair. How come VR chat?" It's like, shut the fuck up. You know exactly what you're doing. You're doing this because you get banned. The clip shows that gets shown of you being banned is basically you naked. You just made 300 viewers. You know this is what you're doing this on purpose. A majority of them are doing it on purpose, and a majority of VTubers are now going over VR chat because they want the views or they want the high value viewers and not the amount of views, right? Because they know that's where the money is. I don't care what anyone says. It's
okay. I'm back.
I do agree. It should just be a blanket rule, but they're just being very picky with how they want to complain about the very specifics things. When in reality, it's like
I think they should specify.
VR chat is its own category, and all that. And Twitch, again, this isn't VR chat's fault. This isn't VTuber's fault. It's Twitch. Twitch, it's Twitch's fault.
I think the content filtering should just be, they should have a specific thing that says, I will be wearing, clothing that is pools and hot tub standards. What they should have that sort of, they should have that category as a specific thing, and that should restrict a lot of people from viewing the stream to the extent of whatever you would think, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they also should probably emphasize that, yes, that would probably reduce ad revenue.
It's also the fact that, if you are going to complain about the tag and about the blurring, it's not blurring so much. If you're going to complain about the problem is VTubers and everyone was complaining for the longest time. I see tits on my timeline. I see this on the stream timeline. It sucks. And now people are complaining about Twitch actually having an actually okay system that blurs stuff now.
Yeah.
Which is very easy to implement, by the way. It's just now they're complaining about that, and it's there's some people that are complaining that they're seeing tits, and it's you literally have, it's on by default. You literally have to go into your settings, go to your content preferences, and then untick the blur sexual themes. You have to manually do that. So if you're still complaining that you're seeing tits on the timeline, you fucking did that just for clout. Go fuck yourself. And unfortunately, and if it's a glitch, then, it's a glitch. Sorry, then go and tick it. if you're going to be ignorant and not bother going through your own settings to make sure stuff that you don't want to see is ticked or whatever, then you can't blame anyone else. You're just being dumb.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, I was late for my bus. It's like, did you even check for the times? No. Okay.
No.
Like, you didn't.
No.
Yeah. I generally agree with what you're saying, Sooky. Is that like, if I think everyone should have the same freedoms that people who stream in VR chat do, in regards to how they dress, and that's kind of silly. That's blocked off to just VR chat. But I also kind of it's just a weird way for Twitch to go about it, I guess.
It's just the literal like only hours of like and they U-turned on their decision was the stupidity. Again, it's like it's VTubers fighting VR chatters, even though it's not any either side's fault.
Yeah.
It's Twitch's fault. The issue being, right, is like me myself, right? When I was streaming on the weekend, Aki came in and was like, you're in the pool right now. This is when the first rule set was put out, right? And was like, you should probably switch over to pools. Even though I'm in VR chat, I should probably switch over to pools. And guess what? I am fine with doing that. I'm fine with doing that if I'm in a pool in a bikini and I do that for VR chat. I'm fine with switching category for that, because then it's like I'm following rules. I'm doing the right thing, right? I don't mind doing that. I don't mind there being a blanket rule of VR chat and VTubers should be held to the same standard of clothing, attire, and sexual stuff or whatever, right? Again, like Soap said, there's a reason why there's a filter there. Like, you use it. So the rules should be a little bit more lax when it comes to that, because guess what? Sexual themes mean sexual themes, which means like, you're going to see a little bit more skin. You're going to see a little bit of underboob. You're going to see this or that or whatever, right? It's one of those things where I think what they need to do, and this is when you have a system like this in place, unfortunately, you're going to have to add extra steps to it. So I think what should happen is there should be like a 2-step verification thing of like, oh, you are actually old enough to tick this to unblur shit or whatever, or to watch these streams or whatever. The issue with that being a thing, though, is if data gets leaked, Twitch can get sued because everyone's IDs, like, secret VTubers that want to remain anonymous get leaked as well. Like, it's just like there's all this other extra shit. That's why VR chat doesn't do it as a thing, like with verifying, right? It's just like, there's so much stuff that can go wrong, especially on the internet, evolving each day, that it's very hard to police when it comes to that. And it's unfortunate. Someone always get the short end of the straw, no matter what. And this time it's VTubers.
Siel is typing?
Holy fuck, Siel, that typing is loud.
There you go.
Still doing the chatting emo IRL.
Yep.
And unfortunately, it's one of those things too where it seems like a lot of VTuber watchers are hating on VR chat streamers and mass spam reporting certain VR chatters, causing them to get banned, even though the VR chatters are well within the realms of following the rules of what have been set for them.
A lot of them
been
are.
doing for years.
A lot of VR chatters are not really well within. I don't know.
No, or some of them that have been banned have been. It's obvious spam report. Because the only thing they've been doing is like being properly attired with the proper tags and everything, and then also all they're doing is swaying side to side and talking to the chat. They're not actually getting up in the camera, fucking the camera or anything like that. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
That's the thing with VTubers, right? You're gonna get the fanatic viewers and fans. This is originally why I didn't really want to say anything, because you say anything against VTubers and you crucify yourself, basically.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anything's against VTubers here. This is more.
That's why I said.
I think it's.
Yeah, again, I agree. It's against Twitch, and I agree that it should be blanket statement, VTubers, VR chatters, whatever. It is a representation of the human form.
I don't
Thus,
think
it should be enforced the same.
I don't think it's. I don't think it should be necessarily just a blanket statement. I think it should be the content filtering should be done correctly. I know Twitch will take a hit from ads if they have those content filtering actually affect clothing. Like, I don't think they actually have a thing that says, "Oh, it's a category wise. It's category wise that they have the clothing at the moment."
Yeah.
I feel like the clothing shouldn't be category wise. The clothing should be the content warning things. I feel like that should be the where Twitch
Twitch has never been good at like explaining anything or putting extra words on shit though. Like we know this.
Yeah.
But like
I mean, yeah.
The other thing is too, right? They don't realize they open up the options for, like you were saying, you know, the ads, they reduce the ads with that content filter, right? Or whatever. But then that opens up avenues of they could get sponsors or ads from places that do more adult stuff.
That's the thing, they don't want to do those because you can't mix those ads onto the site with the other ads because then those other ads aren't. The other advertisers are going to be like, I don't want to be advertised next to a dildo, you know? Or I don't want to be advertised next to condoms.
Like that'd only happen if they've got the adult filter anyway, you know what I mean? So they wouldn't have their ad on anyway.
Well, not necessarily.
That's what I'm trying to get at, is it would only show up. Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but I don't think that's necessarily...
They're not going to differentiate it? Okay, yeah.
No, I don't think they would differentiate it as much. I feel like you'll have someone who has, like...
That's fair.
Every content filter just on. Like, some advertiser that doesn't, like, care that much, but then they'll see that their thing's coming up next to something that's, like, kind of explicit or...
That's a penis,
maybe, and they're like, you probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No, chatting again.
It's more so the fact that advertisers are fucking very tight fucking knit idiots more than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
picky idiots.
They just need to give a little bit more room. You know what I mean? They need to be a bit more flexible. Like it's like, oh, we won't have our ads shown on this adult when they have the adult category on or the adult filter on.
Yeah,
so then it's not beside. They should be fine with that, but they aren't. We know how it works.
It's just it's literally just that Twitch doesn't want to let VTubers use that to that rule to they don't care about VR chat because VR chat's such a small category when compared to all VTubers. They want all VTubers to follow the clothing rules so they don't have to have a tag that says they're in the same category as like VR chat and
like as some people call it, the quarantine area, like VR chat.
They don't want them to get as quarantined as that. Yeah. Yes, they don't mind if they get quarantined a little bit, but like not enough that they don't get normal advertisers, you know, or like not normal.
Yeah,
but they don't get like standard ones.
I want an opinion. So I was talking to some friends about this, and I was just saying, what if Twitch added subcategories as a thing, right? So, like, if you're a VTuber, you'd have the VTuber subcategory or whatever if you want. Like, it's just an additional thing you can't add. They have tags, but tags don't really have, like, I don't know.
Not anymore.
They don't really do much.
They're not concise anymore. But the tags used to be concise. Then they removed the conciseness of the tags.
Yeah, that's what I mean by like subcategories should be a thing, if anything. So then like you have Minecraft VTuber, like so then it's like, you know, it's like a little bit more. It's like, oh, this is an adult stream. Like it's not so much sexual, it's just like it's literally an adult. They don't want anyone below the age of 18 anyway in the chat. Like
that's how I want my
no one wants anyone below the age. Yeah, exactly. So it's like having that extra whatever, you know, or even like got subcategory 18 plus. Or VTuber or IRL like or like clubbing or you know whatever, like you got all these different things that you could potentially do because you could also do a just chatting could instantly be changed to a subcategory instead of a category because you go VR chat just chatting or whatever, you know, and then you got gaming as a subcategory instead or art as a subcategory or ASMR as a subcategory for whatever else you're doing, right? Like instead of it being a category.
I don't know. I feel like Twitch is trying. They are definitely trying to what's it called?
They're just so bad at it.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. They're trying their hardest, but they don't. Maybe not the hardest. They're trying hard to get. They're trying hard to make sure they don't have too much restrictions on their creators, while also trying to make enough money to continue, because Twitch is not profitable. It is still not profitable. So it's like they still need to make money. But like, how do you get advertisers, and how do you make money while fucking like letting people have free reign? Like, you can't. You need to make those restrictions because advertisers are forcing it upon them, so they actually can advertise. But Twitch is trying. I don't like the idea that Twitch is just doing it to like fuck over people. Twitch is trying to stay alive while also trying to let creators do the work. I don't think people at Twitch actually give a shit whether or not someone is like almost nude or whatever.
It's just comical how much they fuck it up every time. Like,
yeah,
it's just, well, they're just testing the waters every single time. Like, they're just trying to see if they can get such shit to work. It's like, I don't know. You see someone like the CEO, even the CEO. You see someone like him, and he seems to not care if people are wearing whatever they want, you know? But like, it's just, what's the thing? It's just like, I don't know. It's, how do I explain it? It's like Twitch doesn't really care whether you have a certain attire or not. It's that their advertisers care, and they have to appease the advertisers to some extent.
Yeah, which is completely understandable. I do get it. It's just unfortunate that it's more so that advertisers just don't allow for flexibility. It's really annoying.
Hey.
What happened? I know a lot of there's a couple of advertisers. GamerSups is one. Manscaped is another one, and there's a few others that are like really fucking lax and really chill and like pretty funny. I wish more advertisers were like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of advertisers also need to. I think that's the biggest issue, is that advertisers need to realize that your fucking ad coming up in front of a stream is not going to like. It's not going to. People aren't going to think, oh, you agree with that. It's different if you're on a whole different site, advertising a different site. Like, if Coca-Cola pops up on a VR chat stream, I'm not gonna think, oh, Coca-Cola supports VR chat streamers, right? But if Coca-Cola comes up on like fucking, I don't know, Pornhub, I'm like thinking, oh, Coca-Cola supports Pornhub. Coca-Cola supports Twitch in my mind if Coca-Cola pops up on Twitch. Like,
well, I always see it as it's an ad, right? That's all I see it. It's just an ad currently on whatever platform I'm watching. I never attribute it to anything.
Well, the ad company has to seek out the platform, but like the specific content on the platform, I feel like that does not matter. If all the content is a specific thing, if they were advertising on Live Leak, I would be a little bit concerned because I feel like they endorse Live Leak. If the general content is all the same on the platform, yeah, I get it. But if it's like a streaming platform, generally a streaming platform, I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like they just think it's like, it's a streaming platform. I don't think they're specifically like advertising over like fucking, I don't know, advertising because they like fucking fat VR chat titties. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, so are you leaning back in your chair?
No, I'm laying like that.
Into the ground.
Alright, wrapped it up. Stream's over. Soap's on the ground.
Soap on the ground for today.
Photo day.
But
I
yeah.
saw someone ping me, but I didn't get to read what the ping was because I'm here.
It was Nay saying the soap leaning back in the chair segment.
Yep.
No, I'm laying in my bed. Laying in my bed, so
Well, I guess I think that wraps up our discussion about the TOS changes. I guess how about we see what people have been up to? What kind of games you guys been playing?
I'm trying to figure out what I want to start playing.
I know me and Siel have been playing a lot of
Jedi Survivor.
Pokemon. Oh, what'd you say?
I said I was having a lot of issues trying to install Jedi Survivor.
Uh-huh.
Well, while I was playing it, right, I played it a little bit. I played a little decent amount, actually. But over those, 4-5 days I played it, it crashed. Blue screen my computer. Fucking 5 times. Right? And
Okay.
I was a little concerned because I was like, is it the thing that was blue screening my computer? It crashed multiple times as well. I was like, is it crashed without blue screening? And I was like, is it the thing that's blue screening my computer? I haven't played it for about 6 days now. Guess what? I haven't had a single blue screen. So it's 100% that game that's blue screening my computer. What the fuck? What the fuck did EA do to that game to fuck it up so bad?
They decided just to mess you up, Soap.
Maybe it's the mods that I downloaded, but without the mods, I'm gonna constantly stutter in the game. So it's like, what do I want?
And no, we haven't talked about the move yet.
What's that? What?
The move.
Oh, the move. You're Siel's move. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to finish that game at all because it's so many times.
Yeah.
Blue screening my PC, I kind of get worried that I'm you're gonna break something if I keep blue screening it. So I don't really want to keep blue screening it, you know?
Yeah.
That's
it's why even bother? They're just gonna blue screen every 10 minutes.
Well, it's not every 10 minutes. It's once or twice a day if I play it. And then it's in 8 hours, or
I mean, that's not terrible. That's workable.
Yeah, it's workable. I'm just worried it might break something if I keep blue screening my computer, you know?
The game would have to glitch real bad to make something like that happen to your permanent damage to your computer.
I feel like EA could fucking do that shit.
Nah, it'd have to be like a Bethesda mess up, like how Fallout 76 damaged a bunch of people's PCs on release.
Yeah, well, I feel like fucking EA could do that because EA is fucking.
I remember Valorant when it bricked PCs.
Oh, true, that did happen as well. I forgot about that.
Valorant when it first came out, it
No,
started
also did
breaking
that
PCs.
New World.
Yeah, I fucking love New World.
Interesting. You think so?
I was just gonna say, yeah, no. So I had been playing that. I didn't finish Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've been playing Deus Ex on stream. I also want to start a new game, but I don't know. I have Disco Elysium that I can start. The phone, it's like, at some point.
It's a little hard to tell what you're saying, so.
No, I'm mumbling now. So I was thinking of playing Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium? Ooh.
But like, I was gonna like, I don't know if I should start it or I should finish other games before I start it. I also kind of want to start. I don't know what other games. There was like 2 other games. I just can't remember them. But there was 2 other games I wanted to start. I don't know if I want to start them yet or not. Or if I want to like finish another game that I have already half finished before I start it.
Did you finish Deus Ex or no?
No. I'm playing on stream still. I'm like halfway through. Yeah. At least from looking at like things like guides, not guides. Looking at like a walkthrough, I like skipped to where I was like familiar. I was like, I'll skip to where I'm like actually up to and see how far I am to this walkthrough. I skipped to about halfway and I was like, okay, this is where I'm up to. So I was like, I'm like halfway through it. I kind of want to start a new game on stream because there's a new game that I was looking at and I'm like, we're going to play that on stream, but I don't know now.
You should play that, Sooky.
And scrolling through Twitter and the fucking Internet Hall of Fame meme, it's like, McDonald's Japan introduces the adult cream pie.
Yeah? Yeah?
What the fuck?
There's something funny about going to Japan to get a cream pie, Sooky?
An adult cream pie? Like, why did they have to fucking specify it? Oh. It's like the comments are like, do we have to call it that? It looks like a fucking, like, you could just literally call it like a fucking, like a eclair or something, like.
Cream pie high rock site. Yeah. Imagine going to McDonald's and being like, hi, I want one of the new pies. I'm not sure what you mean, sir. The adult cream. Adult.
If he came on the back, it wouldn't be a cream pie. Anyway.
True. And it'd be a back shot.
Superman now watch me yo. Now watch me yo.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess all I've really been playing, obviously, a lot of this week is I've been busy with the move and all that. So, excuse me, Jesus! I went to the burp counter. I've been busy moving and stuff, so I hadn't had too much time to play games. But I have been playing a lot of Poke Rogue off stream, and that's been really, really fun.
Yes, Poke Rogue, yes.
Yes. The farthest I got was 180.
He's been playing Stellaris.
What did you say, hun?
I said, don't let him lie to you. He hasn't been playing that much Pokemon. He's been playing a lot of Stellaris.
Okay, I've only been playing Stellaris the past couple days. I played some more Stellaris as well. I had to do the things I wanted to show off on stream that one time when I wasn't getting my butt kicked by the AI. That's been fun. Unfortunately, I had Endgame Crisis spawn in my borders, so now I'm getting my butt whooped again before I can check out the new Crisis type they add to the game, which is like where I send some of my population through a black hole and rewrite the laws of physics in the universe. I can't do that.
The real person here who's stuck in Pokemon is me, because Punz won't let me play Destiny on his computer. He won't let me do it.
Maybe I could like you later. I don't know. Oh, I've been busy. I've been working. I've want to do my own things. So basically,
When's your
Siel's
computer getting there, Siel?
Huh?
Sooky said, "When's your computer getting here, Siel?"
14 days.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
I
So
thought I had it rough.
when we were like playing the move and everything, right? We saw that like we could have the what was the company? Was it U.S. Postal Service or UPS?
UPS.
UPS. They would ship. They would do 2-day shipping on anything under 25 pounds, as long as you could bring it to them. But because apparently the PC case is like isn't symmetrical or something like that. That's what they said, right?
No, I had one side of my PC case off because I lost those screws a long time ago, and it helps my computer stay cooler because the GPU and CPU would, with all four sides of the case on, push my temps to 100C plus.
I think there's something wrong with your case, honey. You should not be doing that. That should not be happening.
Either way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't do that without one side of it on. But I don't have that side anymore.
Mm-hmm. So, and because of that, they wouldn't. It took them longer to ship it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Siel is without her PC for a bit. She does have my laptop, and that's what she's using right now. But it is an old boy, like my old college laptop. So it's kind of can't run games on it and stuff.
I can't even get Steam to launch on this thing. It just refuses to launch. It's on a loading screen for hours on end.
Yep. Yeah, no. The battery on that thing is probably super duper drained, so it's slowing the whole PC down. But yeah, I guess we could talk about the move then, since unless anyone else had anything they want to talk about with the games they've been playing.
Yeah, we can talk about the move. Punz has been pushing me to work, carrying stuff around like it's a personal chauffeur, and then not letting me play that.
No.
Yeah. Huh?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I carried all my stuff in with my parents. My parents helped me move. I got all my stuff in. I didn't ask you for help at all. And when we were bringing groceries from the grocery store, you volunteered to carry all the heavy stuff, not me.
Yes, because they're going to make the person with arm problems carry all the heavy stuff through town.
That doesn't mean I'm putting you
So
to work.
it was like a offer, quote unquote. Just want to say like. Not,
It's like, I can make the crippled person
semi-obligation,
walk across,
right?
like,
Semi-obligation.
across the street. Or I could I guess I'll push you across the street in the wheelchair.
No, you don't have to. I'll roll myself across. It's okay.
I'm glad you're able to see each other like every day.
It's been awesome so far. I get to wake up with a cute girl in my bed now.
Aww.
I'm sleeping on the couch.
What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck? Why am I getting punished for calling my girlfriend cute?
Oh, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Damn.
I mean, I've got to move my PC and VR setup into another room today.
No.
Well, my room, no.
Mm-hmm. Sticky up on a dog bed. Tie a shirt to the dog bed.
Here's human-sized dog beds are actually comfortable.
So you're saying you do want one?
I just said it was comfortable. Like, where'd this context come from, huh?
Well, typically, like, I'm in the context of the
I could
conversation.
hear things, and I could relay that information. You know?
But
Set
yeah.
fell asleep.
Is it Sooky?
Set fell asleep.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm awake.
There you are, yeah. I barely hear you, like, rising from slumber.
man.
I haven't done anything.
You're like,
I don't like even thought.
me.
Oh, I'm just even thought.
You think soap is like, you know how like soap had mold below the floorboards, and we think soap is like partly mold. Do you think the mold's calling him back onto the floorboards?
Oh, like Resident Evil Village or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, he's trying to return home.
Like Ethan, yeah.
Yeah,
All mold.
that's why he's on the floor right now.
Rejuvenating, yeah. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
Yeah. Overall, the move went pretty good and stress free.
I'm glad your part of the move was easy. You know, I'm glad you had the easy time moving.
Siel died in a plane crash.
I wish I died in the plane crash. Fuck.
Why don't you tell everyone about your journey, honey? Why don't you tell
I
everyone?
love the fact I spent like 36 hours cleaning a room, being yelled at pretty much. That was the start of the move.
Mm-hmm.
Then getting on a plane, having to mail 14 boxes, spending about $300 there, mailing my computer, spending about $300 there, then getting on a plane with a fucking heavy ass backpack and suitcase. The first plane was cramped as fuck, and fucking like a 3-hour flight. My ass hurt by the end of it. Good.
Aw, not in the good
Second
way.
plane, comfier, but turbulence the entire way. Fucked me up for the rest of the goddamn day.
No.
You did very good for your first plane flight, though, hon.
I'm never getting on
They
a
stole
plane
my
again.
suitcase.
Wait, what?
Said they stole my suitcase.
What the fuck?
And then we had to go to the freaking baggage claim office to get it back. Like, for some reason, her baggage conveyor belt just stopped, and they were like, everyone from flight blah 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 blah, please come to the baggage claim office to get your luggage.
We're
don't know
stealing
why.
it. Yeah.
I don't know why you're like
even if I
that.
did lose that suitcase, the only thing that was in it was clothing, which I would have been sad about losing some clothing, but it was just clothing.
Oh.
Because my backpack had all this expensive stuff, my graphics card and all my wires, bullshit.
Yeah.
I had that on. And then Punz has been whipping me across town carrying stuff for the entire time.
What the? What the?
Did you at least get like McDonald's on the way home or something?
No, we had to walk over there, so I had to carry everything back across town.
Oh.
It's not across town, it's across the street.
It's like a 5-mile walk, and he like whips me the entire way.
You're the one who
I don't
wanted to
get
go.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
I'm being put in a negative light here. I am being what's the word? What's the word? Slandered. Yeah, there you go, slandered. I'm being slandered on my own show. What the hell?
He's into public BDSM. Okay, buddy.
I'm into public other things, but not BDSM.
Yeah, we've heard the story.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I won't go into details. Yeah, that's pretty much the move.
Yeah, just
Thankfully, all the boxes showed up. My quest isn't one of them. I wonder if it survived the move. I just haven't done any of the boxes.
Are you scared to look? Just like,
No, because if it's dead, I have the funds to buy a deck. When I do that.
and you also have my
Ah!
quest. I also have my quest that's just sitting around doing nothing.
Ah!
True. But yeah, if it's like exploded, I just go. Oh,
Is it within warranty as well?
Oh yeah, I've had that quest for like 4 years.
Okay, never mind.
I've had that for 4 years, and I've put like 5,000 hours in VR chat alone. Definitely not.
Yeah, no, probably not.
The thing is creaky as hell when I wear it, and I expect it to fall apart like a Lego brick at some point.
I mean, you should just take my quest at that point.
No, did you not hear me? Did you not hear me?
You're gonna get an
Did you not
index?
hear what I said?
Did you get an index?
Yes.
That is fair.
Fuck the quest. I'm done with the quest. It's nice for wireless, but I want better. I've been in the game for like 2 to 3 years now. Everyone else has the legs. Everyone has like a good FOV, a good frame rate. I've been over here stuck on like 25 frame rate max. I don't have legs, so I get to watch everyone else have fun, and I just get to sit over here in the corner. I'm done
Yeah,
with
I just need a fucking X3D CPU. And then I'll be able to play the game normally, like everyone else, without having absolutely everyone in the instance hidden, except for like 5 people.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's VR chat, so you're still gonna have to have a bunch of people hidden no matter what. Especially in those 80% part.
I mean,
of
I
the
have a
world.
3060. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. It's just the CPU I'm running right now isn't the best for it.
Mhm.
And I've got more than enough RAM, so
Just need those.
the CPU is the bottleneck right now. But you know, I'm not gonna buy a fucking CPU anytime soon. Gonna make sure I have a fucking roof over my head first.
True. That comes first.
Yeah.
Oh, I've only wanted to commit domestic violence twice since being.
Huh?
So I've only wanted to commit domestic violence twice since moving in.
We aren't trying to speedrun domestic violence here. Come on.
Okay, but next time, when you tell me the Wi-Fi password, you fuck up one, you can just admit it,
I didn't. I read that perfectly. Your memory just isn't working right.
Our Wi-Fi password is like 3 words with dashes and the number 6 in the middle of it. This man just said the 3 words.
I said
swears that he said the 6.
I said
he did
6.
Not say the 6.
I did.
Did how I know
Why
you
did the
fucked this
password
up
not work?
was I asked you the Wi-Fi name and you said, "Yeah, this is it." And then looked at it later and went, "No, sorry, that wasn't it." This is how I know you fucked it up both ways. So you had the wrong Wi-Fi name and you didn't tell me the 6 in the Wi-Fi password. I know you fucked it up. Just say your name. That's all I want to hear. Because whoops, my bad. I go, hey, it's fine. It happens to the best of us.
Twice is the charm, right? I could have gotten one thing wrong and the other thing right. What?
No, you got it both wrong. You got both wrong because I tried it 3 times and none of it worked.
I've done that where I've said something, but I thought that I said it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like,
fine.
I say everything and then I say the number in my head and then I say the rest of it. It's like, you didn't put it in correctly. You didn't even put in this. It's like, you didn't say that. Yes, I did.
yeah, that's fine. You're like, yes, I did. I go, no, you didn't. I know what I heard. You go, oh, maybe I said that in my head. Cool. Move on.
But I know I said it right. I swear I did. I swear I
I'm
did.
gonna walk over into the other room. And I'm gonna you live on the air.
What the? What the? You better not.
I'm
You better
going
not.
to.
Siel's gonna go in there and just like hug the life out of Punz.
I'm gonna seismic toss the Tim boy.
What the heck? No, don't do your level's worth of damage.
29. How much health does like a regular human being in D&D have? Like it's like
A
7?
regular femboy. Hmm.
Yeah, it's
like 5 or 10 HP or something.
I
Like
think you're dead like 5 times over. So like, you fucking nerd.
Are you saying you're like level 50 or something? Huh?
Level 50's not doable, but okay, buddy.
What do you mean? I said 10 HP. I did like 5 or 10 HP. And then you said you did 5 times damage. That means you have to do greater than 50 damage. That means you would have to be level 50.
You said 5 or 10. You said 5 or 10.
Yeah, 5 or 10.
I said 25. I'm 29, right?
Okay.
So size of tossed up. Okay. All right. Can we do math? What is? How many times can 5 go into 29? Do you want to do math? Do you want to do math today? We can do some math today.
Femboy brain don't know,
Tell me
man.
the answer.
it's like freaking 5.1 something. 5.2 something.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
my math ability doesn't matter. My math ability doesn't matter. What matters-
5.273
You think
reoccurring.
hold up. The Finn boy here thinks he's on a 10 on the health scale and not a 5? Like, come on.
A 10 on the health scale? Wait, I'm a 5? What? Ain't no way I'm a 5. Ain't no way I'm a 5.
I watched you. We walked up to the store. I watched you eat shit 3 different times. You
No.
think your clumsy ass is a 10?
I'm just klutzy. I'm just a klutz.
Nah. Guys, I want to say, every single time this man walks somewhere, it's inevitable that one of his shoes will just become untied. And he'll just walk around with shoelaces flying around. I don't know how he does it. I don't know what happens if he's whipping his feet around. It's inevitable. We go walk somewhere, a shoe is just magically untied itself.
I don't know. It's a new shoes. They gotta get used to me, man. It's like
You gotta get used to me, or you just tie them better.
I do tie them good. I tie them good.
You ain't fucking like.
I've never had my shoelaces come loose
D&D
ever.
Style.
I tie them. You see me tie them. I do tie them tight.
Tie them better. Use a surgeon knot. Tired of watching your fucking shoelaces almost trip you up every 2 seconds.
What the heck is the surgeon's knot? You just do the bunny ears one.
So yeah, it's like, you know how you do like the over under for the beginning of the bunny ears?
Okay.
Do that a second time. The friction of the 2 knots like keep each other from coming undone. Why?
Oh.
Yeah, I always do double knot. I've never done the one.
Nah, I did do the one. Okay, I'll try that next time.
Well, you're banned from doing the one, you're doing it too.
Or when you do the one, you just put the laces in through the loops and just let them sit through the loops, each side. You don't tie them again.
Idea.
Yeah, it just the way that they sit, it sort of just stops them from coming undone enough that they'll trip you up.
Either way, this man is forbidden from like not doing anything to where his shoelaces are going on. Fucking come on.
So,
You're gonna eat shit, and I'm gonna have to deal with it.
okay, but to be fair, every time I've like tripped, I've never fallen. Right?
Okay, but all it takes is the one time.
I'm not. Okay, but like the one time that did happen and it hurt. It wasn't that bad. It was because of the mud. It wasn't because of me. It was because I was running on mud.
Okay, I want you to the entire time we've been here. Mud. Have you seen mud? What are we walking on there? Rocks and cement.
Ugh.
What?
You're gonna eat rocks and cement, not mud.
Crunchy.
Oh no, I did eat cement. I slipped on the mud and then I scraped my knee on the concrete, and then that's what the scar on my my left knee is from.
Ah.
Yeah. You haven't seen it, but Siel seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, but other than that time,
I saw like.
Was it?
Go ahead.
Other than that time, I've stumbled. I've never fallen on my face. So I think
stumbles.
Okay, but can we I don't know, take some precautions instead of just willy nilly whipping our feet around, undoing our shoelaces, and then eventually eating shit because that's just a probability.
I sure. I guess. I suppose I can take my safety into account. Perhaps.
Same.
Crumple, crumple, crumple. Ah.
I had calamari for the first time ever.
What?
Said I had calamari for the first time ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it chewy?
It was chewy, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good, right?
It was pretty good.
Did you have it with any sauce?
No sauce. It was just deep fried calamari.
Oh.
I think it came with marinara.
I reckon. Do you like Thai sweet chili?
Like what?
Thai sweet chili sauce?
I've never had.
It's very nice and it's really good with calamari. Anything that's got a little bit of spice to it is good with seafood.
True.
I hate seafood though.
You hate seafood.
Sure.
Yeah.
I love seafood.
I wish I liked seafood. Don't get me wrong. I wish I did.
Amazing. Crab, amazing. Fucking fish, amazing. Lobster, I don't think I've had lobster. But it's basically just crab.
Yeah. It's a fluffier crab.
Salmon? I don't know, like salmon, but
I'll make you some good salmon sometime, hun.
I had salmon a long time ago and I did not like it. Oysters? They're bad. I don't like them.
Stinky.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think salmon's stinky.
Oyster supposedly don't have raw. Only ever have it deep fried with batter.
Oh, that is good.
Huh.
Especially after you grill it for a little bit inside the shell to get the juices into it.
Mm-hmm. What about mussels? Have you tried mussels, honey?
No.
But also oysters are scary because 100 people a year die from them.
Huh?
Seems pretty
Yeah.
low, but
It's a bacteria in the oysters. 100 people is not much.
no.
Yeah, out of 8 billion people?
Because that's 100 people in America. It's literally stated 100 people in America a year.
Oh, okay.
So
That's nothing.
yeah. Compared to pufferfish, which is thousands of people die a year.
Jesus.
To figure.
If I got a fish as a pet, I would want a puffer fish. I hear they're very cute and inquisitive. They'll follow you around as you walk around in the tank as you walk past them and stuff.
Dolphins,
Back in the
by
day
the
had
way.
a puffer fish.
Hmm?
Said mother back in the day had a puffer fish. Remember that fucker.
Did you like it?
I don't remember him too much. I just remember I'm seeing him one time. It was when I was really young, so I didn't have very many.
You can't eat too much pufferfish either, by the way, because like the reason why it's so good is people have it is because the flesh still has a little bit of that like
Poison?
Sort of like there's literally
Toxin.
basically none to the point where it's like it'll make your mouth tingle a little bit in the texture, so you don't want to eat a lot of it. But that's why reason thousands of people die a year is because like people fucking go to a thing and go, oh, I want a lot of fugu, and then they fucking every day they're having some fugu because they're like, oh, that feeling, and then they just die.
No.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I'm
Lots
so
of fish. Lots of
tired.
defensive fish to eat.
It's sore.
What's it, Sooky?
I'm so tired and sore. I've been moving so much stuff around lately. Ugh.
Mood.
Yeah, the
Huge mood.
It's like it's one of the
Oh.
things, right, where it's like I can't wait to move into Nana's room, but then also I'm like I'm sad that I'm moving into there.
Yeah.
One of the things of the move that was the biggest pain in my dick was a slight reverse time back to before getting on the plane. First thing I did was move my dresser out of the room because it was like they wanted my stuff on the curb, so they wanted the room got like cleaned up. So they moved someone in. My dresser by itself, just the frame, like 90 pounds.
Yeah.
I live on the second story.
Yeah.
Live in the second story. I had to fucking move a 90-pound like dresser frame down the stairs by myself. I let that bitch bang on every stair on the way down at 6 a.m. in the fucking morning.
Good.
Damn. Yeah.
Were they annoyed that you were leaving?
Yes, they were very annoyed. That's why they refused to help me move anything. That's why I spent over the course of 2 days 6 hours sleeping and the rest of it fucking cleaning.
And was this something that they were aware of from the very beginning?
No. My anxiety brain made me put off telling them. And that got worse and worse.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spiraled myself.
Yeah.
Anxiety spiral.
I'm currently on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But still, assholes. It's not like, sure, I'll move the dresser down by myself. Yeah, that sucks ass. After I moved it down, they fucking knocked on my door like 3 hours later and was like, oh, could you move it back to the room? It's gonna rain. I was like, no, leave that bitch on the curb. It's gonna rot. I don't give a fuck. I'm not moving it back up.
It's like you literally moved it out, and it's like, oh, move it back up. If you want to move it back up, you move it.
Yeah. Like what the hell? How do they have the
not my problem
the
anymore?
goal? Like the goal on these people, Jesus.
I couldn't even like brush my teeth in the bathroom because his dumbass got high and fucking tizzed out about our sink had been like dripping for like a year and a half, right?
Yeah.
This dumbass got so high in the bathroom, that's where they would smoke all their weed. I'm pretty sure he tizzed out about the sink dripping and broke the fucking sink trying to fix it. The sink just did not want to like.
Oh my god.
What? I couldn't shave. I couldn't brush my teeth in there. Fucking bastard.
That's annoying. Yeah, I'm currently like just looking at my room and like, what should I move in first? I need to unplug the computer, obviously, and everything. I'm worried that like once I turn my base stations off, one of them's gonna not work.
I'm
because
sure
for me, it's usually it's never usually just one bad thing happening. It's always like a cascade.
I don't know. I've in all my experience, I've never had my base stations not turn on again after unplugging them or moving or whatever.
Well, it's the thing is like there's a chance of them breaking with when the motor suddenly stops because it's just like your like the vibration function inside the Xbox controller. It's constantly spinning. That's why it's better to leave them on or put them in sleep mode when you're not using them, not turn them off directly. Yeah, there's like a mode you can put them in. Do not turn them off because it suddenly stops the motor, which actually increases the risk of it breaking.
Oh,
What
I
does?
just unplug those things whenever I'm not using
The
them.
base station.
Base station, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things is like people like never turn them off. Is like the biggest point of failure on them is when you turn them on or off. Is sometimes
The
it won't turn
motor
back
in it,
on.
yeah. The motor and it
Mhm.
just stops, and then suddenly that gyrator thing doesn't work anymore.
Yep, it's just like well, all because I turned it off. It no
Well,
longer.
shit. Yeah.
That also drain the light though, just them spinning all the time.
Nope. It's actually better for them. That's
It's
why
like-
putting them in standby or sleep, it slows it, like it makes them slow down instead of stopping suddenly, where turning them off instantly stops them suddenly.
Honey, it's like a car. You don't use the car, right? It like degrades.
The battery dies.
You use the car, or like even like your engine stuff. A lot of your stuff just needs to be used or started or ran for a bit, and then your car is good. But if you let it
Yep.
stagnate, it's gonna die.
Gotcha.
And base stations don't use that much power to run anyway. Once that motor starts going, it's sort of like, it's pretty okay. It uses more power to turn back on than it does to stay on.
Today Siel made us pancakes for dinner. Pancakes and bacon.
Oh yeah, what
Very good.
pancakes? Any
Oh, I made
particular
them
flavor or just normal?
It's normal.
Okay.
Just normal. We didn't grab any like syrup or anything. I made them from scratch: flour, baking soda, all that good shit.
We did have blueberries. We could have put blueberries in there.
True. I don't know why we didn't think of that, but we did.
Yeah, I've got buttermilk pancake mix
Ooh.
in my
I don't
cupboard.
need a mix. It's in my brain.
I'm just lazy.
It's honestly not that bad. It was something I made a lot over in the apartment because it was cheap to have all the ingredients. So
I also usually what I'll do is like when I cook a pancake, once it's like basically done and I'm about to flip it, I'll get some sugar and I'll like sprinkle it over the side that I'm about to flip it to. So then when it cooks on that side, it's got that caramelization.
huge idea. Great. I'm using
Yeah.
it next time I make it.
Heck yeah. I'm curious to see how that tastes. That sounds really good, actually.
Well, it's just like if you were to put like chocolate chips on the side that you're about, because
Yeah.
usually you don't want to have chocolate chips in with the mix. You want to like add them before you flip them over.
What I like to do if I want chocolate on my pancakes, just get like the Hershey's like syrup, and I'll just put like a little
yeah.
dot on it,
Yep.
and like it'll soak into the pancake.
Always a good idea. It's like bananas, right? Like you can put some sliced banana on it and flip it over.
Yep.
And the same thing, like usually I'll do banana and then a bit of sugar, so then it caramelizes the banana tip, like and the pancake, so then it's like nice and crispy still. I'm like, yummy. It's also a lot easier to spread like jam and stuff on the harder caramelized side of the pancake. Also good to put ice cream on it because it doesn't fall apart from the melting ice cream. Oh boy.
Soap is down on the ground, right? That's why it hasn't
Yep.
talked. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the ditch.
No.
No. All right. Well,
I'm probably
If
going to
it-
be streaming a bit later.
oh, awesome.
Either VR chat. I'm scared to actually stream VR chat. That's the annoying thing, right? Is like, I could stream VR chat on Twitch. I don't know. People have been telling me to start streaming on Kick. in this situation, it's better, like, supposedly, because, like, since I won't get paid anyway till July from Twitch, so it's not really helpful to be streaming on Twitch right now. I mean, it is, but it isn't. And I can only stream on one site because my internet sucks. And they're saying, like, oh, because you get 95%, you know, of the money at Kick, and, like, it goes directly to your bank, and blah, 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 blah. You know.
Only thing to think about that is that not all of your audience is gonna go over to.
Well,
it's
just, it's also just expanding the audience, expanding that, like, is what I need right now as well. It's not something I'm used to thinking about. It's like before I just did content because I enjoyed it, but now I have to do it as a source of income while I'm looking for other avenues of income. Because the amount of money I have right now, I've probably got maybe a month. Like, I can pay for another month of rent.
Dang, yeah. That's rough, Sooky.
So give me 10 sit-ups.
Huh?
What?
SCP, get your boyfriend. He's on the ground.
I'm not. I'm.
It sounds like you're on the ground. So. I don't know. If someone is not on the ground, it sounds like you're on the ground.
It's kind of far away. Let's be honest. It's like 1 minute away.
I'm having a mandarin. I'm fucking starving. And I've been trying to eat a bit healthier because I've been so stressed lately that, like, because of the estrogen and everything as well. Like, I've been stress eating and I've gained a lot of weight. Because estrogen does that.
True.
But it does distribute it to the right areas. My ass is fat.
Fucking go.
Alright, I'm yelling at Replica to smuggle me.
Huh?
Huh?
Actually, didn't hear what he said.
So I'm yelling at Replica to smuggle me.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to eat a little bit healthier. Me and Siel are both going to try to eat a bit better. Like, obviously, me door dashing not as much, and her actually.
You'll save money too.
Meals. True.
And I think it's a bit more.
See, my
nicer
eating
when you
healthy
sit
is
in the
not the
kitchen
same
with
as
each other
healthy.
cooking.
You eat like shit. I eat nothing.
Yeah,
that's my issue, right? I actually, like, even when I was eating, like, more, I still don't eat a lot. I'm still gaining weight there.
My daily meal back at the old apartment was like 2 packets of ramen, which was like 790 calories a day.
Yeah.
It's like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to get healthier together. Apparently, Discord is having issues right now. A bunch of people are just not able to log in or are getting like.
Imagine ever logging out of Discord.
True.
A bunch of people using Sooky apparently
off my PC.
are having trouble getting it working, but I mean, we seem to be fine here, so. I don't jinx it for the last few bits of the podcast.
Where the fuck did you say that? The fuck? What's the fuck now?
It might just be particular servers in certain areas.
That's possible.
So your server might be fine.
I don't think the podcast will be going for very longer since we're about 20 minutes away from time. I guess we can wrap it up here if no one else has anything they want to talk about. It seems like Soap's EP, Sooky's, what's the end of his EP, And
Ugh.
No,
I was
put
like,
my
I'll
hand
move my
down.
stuff.
I think I'm awake now.
All right, so if you're awake now, give me give me my 10 setups.
Oh, I'm not that awake.
Go back to sleep then, bit.
No, I'm awake, but just not awake enough for setups, man.
What the?
Mandarins are so
Setups
tasty.
are a lot.
Ow.
Setups are a lot of work, buddy.
Yeah, I guess if no one has anything else they want to talk about, we can wrap up stream for today. Any announcements content wise? Obviously, Sooky's maybe saying she's streaming later, but anything else?
Nothing for me. Nothing yet.
Soap's gonna start a just sleeping stream, where it's just him on his floor.
Okay, so
But you only see his feet.
Yeah.
Sleep on my floor. I sleep on my bed.
Okay, but this
I
is the
like how you said I sleep on my floor. I mean my bed.
So I don't sleep on my floor. I sleep on my bed.
I didn't hear that. I don't.
Sure. Or like a bed of mushrooms and mold.
Mushrooms? What the fuck do mushrooms come from?
Mold.
The mold.
Mold is a fungus, and so is mushrooms.
I know, like, I know mushrooms here, right?
I hear they're fun guys.
Bill's chatter.
Man, I wish I was on a bed with fun guys.
Hey. I have a fun girl instead.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping on the
What?
sleeping on the couch.
What the?
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
Wait, that's actually have a couch? No way. That's like fancy.
Yeah, we got actually like this leather couch that it has a switch on it.
Is it a black leather couch?
The brown leather couch.
Brown leather couch, yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna be surrounded by 3 guys on it. Okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, this leather couch has like automatic, like it extends the footrest out. You don't. It's not like a leverage.
That's awesome.
Press a button.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great. I think I may actually have a picture.
Open the door and take a picture of it.
Oh, true. I could just do that.
Yeah, you could just do that.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a picture of it. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go take a picture of it. I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
I put a picture in Pop-Up chat.
Yeah, it's basically. Oh no, never mind. That can be surrounded by 5 guys.
It's only got 2 seats though.
Yeah, but 3 people can stand behind it, and 2 on this, 1 on each side. Surrounded.
Sure.
This is what the couch is like.
Side.
It's more like the casted couch and not the caster couch, you know.
True. Who out there? Who out getting cast?
At least it's easy to clean because it's leather. So
True.
Yeah. That's from my
Very
page
true.
too. It said they said
Shout out to
I
Punz
agree.
N. Like
You reckon?
when I first he was taking me out to eat, and obviously Punz, and then his father paying for a lot of our kitchenware. Like shout out to Punz's parents. They're cool as shit.
Yeah, they were absolutely amazing and awesome. They literally just covered most of the moving costs as well of like me moving our stuff and all that. Only stuff I really paid for like the tickets to get Ciel over here and moving her stuff and stuff. But yeah, they also gave me a lot of stuff for free and all that. So yeah, no, my parents are pretty awesome. I think they got along with Ciel pretty good when they met her for the first time.
I felt like I was very weird. They took me out the dinner because I was very tired and I not talking.
Yeah. I think they understood. They knew that it was your first time flying and stuff, and that you had a bad time, and it's telling
That
was
second
upset and
flight
everything.
fucked me up. We have this apartment has an elevator, and when the elevator that first day after getting off the plane, the elevator going up and down fucked with me so bad. But now that a couple days passed, it's fine. Like the turbulence just fucked me up for that entire day.
Actually, just shoot up your. What's that thing that?
We'll fly down to Melbourne and at the end of the 25th.
Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm? I think so. Yeah. What did you say? So? I did not hear a word of what you said.
Equilibrium.
Circadian. Hang on, I'll be back. No, I'll be back. I'll get up and I'll actually like walk.
Circadian rhythm is when you wake up, like how you sleep. That's your circadian rhythm. You're thinking equilibrium.
Oh no, I'm thinking about my fucked up. Okay, never mind. My circadian rhythm's fucked up. That's why it was in my brain. That's why that word was in my brain. Okay,
all right.
Yeah. Equilibrium. You're all right. Yeah.
Was.
I would
go.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be away. Not next Punz N Palz, but the one after that. I think. I go away on the. Wait, no, hang on. That one. No, yeah, I go away. Like just before the next Punz N Palz. Oh, the next one, the one after that. On the 25th. On the 25th, I have to go down to Melbourne for my dad's 50th.
Huh.
Nice.
Yeah.
How I know you're fetus because your dad's just now hitting 50 and my dad's just now hitting 60. Fucking fetus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, okay. My dad was 27 when I was born.
My dad was 30 when I was born.
Okay.
My dad will beat the crap out of your dad. That's the kind of argument this is setting into.
True.
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. I'm just saying, like, well, my dad was pretty young-ish, I guess. Yeah. I feel like most people have children in their 30s. My dad wasn't in his 30s. But, yeah.
Unless you're from the 1940s, which you just fucked like rabbits apparently the entire time.
That's my cousin. And my sister.
True.
What do you mean true? Hang on.
Huh?
You said true.
I don't know what I said.
Hang on, buddy.
I'm not liable for anything I say. Look, I've been whipped all day by puns. Like, it's a terrain.
What the?
This is a PSA. The local femboy that you're falling in love with is actually just a tyrant. Don't fall for it. It's a trap.
What the?
Classic puns.
I told you not to tell
anyone. Fucking thing, dude.
Is it?
But you can't be telling the secret that all femboys are actually tyrants, honey. You can't be just laying it out to everyone.
All femboys know how to do is sit in their room, code, play Stellaris, and tell people to do things. And I was like, keep that in mind.
What the? I don't eat hot chip. Or lie. Or tell other people to do things. I do code in cinnamon all day, but The other things I don't do. You're wrong.
He tried to justify his assimilation of the galaxy as not like space slavery, but like
Okay, okay, hang on a second. Hang on. I'm playing a hive mind empire, a cybernetically ascended
What the-
hive mind empire. And so when I conquer other races, I have to give them my cybernetics so they see things the way we do, you know?
okay, buddy.
Yeah, so that way they can
Space
properly
slavery
integrate with my empire.
steps. Yeah. I'm glad you could be the XCOM 2 enemy.
The XCOM 2 enemies of the galaxy. No, I'm good though. I'm good though. I'm not mean.
You're good. You just use the word assimilation. I don't think it's the definition of good.
Only the people I declare war with. I'm friends with most of the galaxy.
Jesus
Is that because
fucking
you've assimilated them
Christ.
already?
No.
Okay,
I'm
but
friends with most of the galaxy. Just anyone who disagrees with me, I enslave them. It's fine.
No, I swear, no, I'm not being evil, no.
No, I'm just a femboy. I can't be evil.
Mhm,
What the fuck?
slur.
Classic puns.
So what is Zax? Oh, is that about the?
Zax is
that
a
thing?
cake. Zax is
Yeah.
a cake.
Hey, he's okay.
What?
He's
What?
okay.
What's
He's
going
okay.
on? Huh?
No, I posted one thing that made me laugh earlier in
Oh, okay.
the guys' chat, and then like this is as opposed to my anonymous on delusional takes. It's like I think I'm into femboys with vaginas. How do you call that?
That's tomboy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just one.
I mean it's like it's I don't know. It depends, right? But like in this anime, it is literally a tomboy. And it's like she's called a woman, you dumb motherfucker, you stupid fucking idiot. Like it just keeps going with insulting the guy.
Oh my god.
Tomboy's good. Tom girl's even better.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And then Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know.
Whoa. We can't be talking about the casting couch like this.
It's true. I'm sorry.
You can't be giving me my blue site content.
They need to add more
Hang
female
on.
cross dressers to anime.
What are you saying? Hang out
Yes.
about stuff?
You can't be talking about the blue side.
Sure.
Oh, you can. You just don't say the actual name of the blue site. Women in suits. Oh.
Woman
Yeah, okay. We all know you played Call
Like
Taker.
formal attire?
Come on.
like a formal kind of suit we're talking about? Or we're talking about like
Yes,
skin
like
tights?
a
Yeah.
fucking a formal suit, you know,
Okay.
vest,
Formal vest, button up shirt,
rolled
tie
up
and all,
sleeves,
rolled up sleeves,
Pants or skirt?
jewelry.
pants.
I would say
Skirts are
honestly
good too, but-
either long pants or like a medium dress, like you know the
Medium dress.
tight medium skirt. Sorry,
Skirt's so short, it's
Pencil?
basically a
Pencil
belt.
skirt?
You know? That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
pencil skirt.
Mm. But what goes to like the knees? No, that's what
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah. Well below the knees, I should say.
How do they fucking walk in those, by the way?
I don't know.
Woman.
Bull womp. My brain is like, I can't wait to have more space for my VR, and then I'm also like, do I really want to do it right now?
Well, the faster you do it. less time you have to.
I
think
just
about.
haven't really relaxed ever since yesterday, moving everything, and
That's
I can
such a
feel that
fucking
I'm
mood.
very sore
I had
as
to-
well.
Yeah.
I was like 30 hours in. I was like, I need to take a fucking 2-hour nap. Please.
Yeah, I am
take a
I am
2-hour
sore
nap.
all over, and I don't know if it's a good idea for me to,
Yeah.
because I'll have to move this desk as well in there, and this desk isn't light.
Yeah. Feel you 100%.
Well, I guess if no one has anything else to say, we can wrap it up here for today.
No, I just created an extra 15 minutes of content by roasting you, so I did my job.
Hey, thanks, honey. Also, wow, Roxy, that was lucky you got the lab boom on your first one.
You didn't even give a reaction.
I did. I was like, ah.
Nah, we didn't hear that shit.
I was like, ah.
Bad reaction. You should have been like,
When I'm done with stream, I'm putting a banana in my mouth. I'm so hungry.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat a banana.
hungry? Eat something. Eat the banana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
Banana
like
is
your
good because it'll
bananas.
keep me
Name
full
all
for the whole
food.
day.
How do you eat your bananas?
The long
Doing
way.
the long
like
way?
you do.
Whole.
Oh.
But
Just like just the entire way down.
that guy,
like that person who eats
that guy
the
eats hot
sausages.
dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hot dogs is just like, "Ooh."
I fucking love that video, dude. He's
Oh,
like,
God.
like it just
What the-
flies back up.
Oh, my
The
God.
guy's a menace. You can just be chilling, and then he launches up a hot dog at you from his stomach.
True.
He like,
I
oh,
don't
they
think
didn't
that
give
was
me.
the case.
They didn't
think
give me a
it's-
fucking hot dog with this bun. He's like, I got you.
I got
This is
you,
fucking-
bro. Don't worry. I prepared for this.
And then he like holds one
Um,
nostril and shoots ketchup out of one nostril onto it. And you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Man's a walking hot dog cart.
And then he covers the other nostril and mustard comes out of the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, you want relish with that? As he's like holding a zip.
Oh, my God.
Ah,
All
I think
right.
we're
I am on an hour of sleep, so I'm fucking mental.
Yeah, I
I'm crazy.
think we're
Okay.
done.
I'm crazy.
All right. I'm going to send you guys off. I'm going to send you guys over to Leah.
Yeah, I knew where you were sending us.
What the? I bet. I should have shaken
Leo.
up.
chat.
Leo,
Hubba.
Time to jork my Prius, you know.
Jork your Prius. I think they're doing RP stuff, so there's probably a lack of
Yeah,
jorking.
Yeah,
I
I
clearly
think
see
that's
two Skyrim
It's like
guards.
night.
I see two Skyrim guards, a cockroaches.
Now it's gone. What the fuck? RP.
I'm seeing 2 Skyrim guards, 2 sailors, 2 cockroaches, and 2 Kermit the Frogs. I don't know what you're
Soap mentioned
talking
Skyrim.
to
That's
here.
another Bethesda.
That's not me. That wasn't me. That was
You
that
actually
was me.
You said that. You said that. You
Sorry.
said that. Yeah, that counts. That counts. Okay, so
And
No,
Don't
but
put
like,
that-
no, that does not count because you mentioned it and I clicked on the stream and it's just quite literally what's there. That did not come from me. That was not like a.
and in
That
the
was not-
street,
that was
that's
not me.
all right,
Coming up
okay.
with
If we try to push it, he's just gonna argue it. We'll be here for another hour. Like, let him win.
Okay. You're right, Soap.
I hate you. I hate you all.
Goodbye. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Oh, did I raid? Oh
Mwah.
crap! I forgot to say goodbye and to follow all other things and whatnot. No. I didn't know how to do raid manager works.
This stream is a really weird casting couch. I'm gonna watch these 2 Skyrim guards.